All right, happy Sunday, everybody. Thanks for dropping by the stream. We are going live here with what I'm hoping might be the final session of Outer Wilds. I don't know if it will be. I feel like we're getting very, very close. I'm getting to the point where I'm really digging this game. I really like it, and I'm kind of in that phase where like I want it to end, but I don't really want it to end. But I need it to end because the next game that we have on deck for the stream is a big boy. We're definitely going to be playing some Earthbound, and so if I'm going to get through Earthbound, I might need some extra large sessions to stream that one too, and I think we want to get this one off the pile. So we've got a good couple of different places that we want to check out. Based off the notes that I had from last session, we need to still find the observatory on Brittle Hollow. We need to explore more of the Ash Twin, figure out if there's a way in there and the connection between the White Hole station and the Black Hole in Brittle Hollow. We need to figure out if we can get to the ocean depths. It sounds like there is a way to get there. That's what our friendo on the Brambly planet was telling us. And we also need to see if we can recall the shuttle to the Ember Twin and then land on the comet in the hole that created. So those are like the 4 different things that I basically came up with for notes today for things to go check out. So that's where we are going to start as we spin up this session of the Outer Wilds. Like I said, I have no idea if this is actually going to be the final session, but I feel like we are getting pretty darn close. So let's check it out. Let's go into the Outer Wilds and let's see if we can figure out where we're going from here. Also, in the background, you may hear kids hollering and all kinds of stuff because it's nap time at my house. Sometimes nap time doesn't always lead to kids wanting to go to nap. So if you hear that in the background, that's probably what's going on. So let's fire this up. Let's see if we can... I think to start, we might try Brittle Hollow first, and just kind of go from there. So, again, the notes that I have on Brittle Hollow basically say... Nap time coinciding with stream time. What a coincidence. Exactly, Altorn. These are all things that... hey, there's the Quantum Man. Check it out. These are all things that I think are in your near future here pretty quick. We can compare notes. Let's check, speaking of comparing notes, let's go check our ship log here real quick. So this is kind of where I was with that, right? The Ash Twin project, there's still more to deal with here. Central chamber inside the Ash Twin was physically sealed off. So it seems like there were a lot of notes revolving around the barrier that they built for the Ash Twin, right? And that this protective shell. I remember reading a note in the caves on this planet that we launch off from that said, boy, I hope it's not cracked. That might be a problem if it was cracked. And then there also are some notes indicating that this project may have failed, right? Because the whole thing that's happening with us and the alien statues allowing us to repeat this 22-minute loop, it really feels like we are in the fail state of this project. Synapse 49 probably cracked. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That explains both what's happening in the game and this streamer probably cracked. So there's that. Then we've got subsurface energy readings on the comet tied to the gravity cannon, right? So this is the gravity cannon on the Ember Twin. The frozen Nomai shuttle, we can call it back. And then there's subsurface energy readings. There's not much here, actually, so maybe that's a good place to start today. And then there's also the Southern Observatory, which is all this stuff. What was I doing with the Southern Observatory? The Nomai decided to build a larger, more sophisticated, on Brittle Hollow South Pole. So this is the South Pole that I was talking about. So we've got the Comet, we've got the South Pole, and we've got the stuff we can do on the Ember Twin. And then there's also making our way to the ocean depths. There's clearly more to discover around here. So we've got a lot of stuff to do. I feel like the thing that I maybe want to do first, since we've got a fresh loop here and we've got a full 22-minute cycle, let's go to the Ember Twin, let's call that shuttle back, and then let's see if we can land on that comet. I accidentally made my way to the comet once a while ago. I think when I fell into the black hole, and I didn't have my ship, so I was like pretty hosed, but I was still able to like fly around there, and I definitely found where the frozen shuttle was docked. But if we can pull this bad boy out, and then go check out the comet, maybe there's something there. So let's try that. We also, I don't know, Altorn, if you saw the VOD, but we did figure out, I think, pretty much all there was to figure out on the Quantum Moon. So we met our gal, and we talked to her there, which was pretty cool. An actual living Nomai, which was pretty amazing. Well, not living, right? Question mark. Respects. Kind of stuck in the state that we are, like a state of death and undeath. Okay, so we go down here. We're going to call this shuttle back, and then I think we're just going to hightail it right to activate gravity cannon, call the shuttle home. So let's call the shuttle home. And there it is. Okay. Now we're just going to leave. I think because we've checked out this stuff inside the shuttle. The next step, as far as I'm concerned, is getting to that comet. I'm blanking on the name of that Nomai person right now, but our homie. We had a nice little chat, though. That was a cool sequence. I also, like, definitely yeeted myself into the swirling vortex on the Quantum Moon, and I was like, maybe I will see the eye of the universe, and then, of course, it's not that easy. Really liked how the communication worked with the Nomai. Yeah, I did too, Altorn. Like, I thought that was... Like, it was a really interesting choice to make it so that, effectively, we can understand them, but they can't understand us. So, like, all we can really do is... They gave us those symbols to ask questions, but that's all we could ask. Okay, there's our comet right there. It's the Interloper. Target, Interloper. Full speed ahead. Also, when I wasn't just lurking, you were on Brittle Hollow. Did you find everything there? No. So the thing that I realized that I haven't found on Brittle Hollow, Altorn, is I have not found the Southern Observatory. And that feels pretty important. Like, I've seen the locked door from the outside, but I haven't made my way into it yet. Alright, can we land on a comet, is the question. Can we land on a comet without getting in the sun, is the other question. Okay. Will the landing camera work here? Okay, we gotta pick up some speed. I think we can do this, right? We're gonna do this. It's a planetoid-ish. Okay, now we need to break some speed, though. Hard landing. Oh, jeez. Whew. Wasn't pretty, but we got it done. We have our spacesuit on. We're not gonna do that this stream again. Man, this thing goes fast. Holy buckets. Now, did they say it was the South Pole? I want to say it was the South Pole where the shuttle was. Also have to be very careful to, you know, not break loose of this gravity or slide around on the ice. Okay, I feel like the shuttle, when it was here, was like back in here. We're just literally ice skating. Playing Kerbal Space Program while watching Outer Wilds, KSP would not let me survive that type of litho breaking. Yeah, this is way like, it feels like Kerbal Space Program in so much that it is an improvised space program, but yeah. Way less forgiving here. So this is where the shuttle was, I believe. This is troublesome. It seems that the comet wishes to submerge our shuttle in ice. If we stay on the surface too long, the shuttle may freeze entirely. That scares me, because I have a ship on the surface. Even if it did, couldn't someone call it back home to, with the gravity cannon to the Amber Twin, which is what we just did. It would be more difficult if it were without the shuttle until someone recalled it. Perhaps we shouldn't have landed on the dark side of the comet. Haha! See, I did not. Look at that. Suppose one of us remained in the shuttle to keep it warm and continue monitoring the surface. This would be wise. Okay, this is the story stuff that we saw before where somebody remained inside. The shuttle was also, like, right here, so... Is there a way to... I assumed with the shuttle here, maybe bringing the shuttle back would open up a hole? But maybe not. Okay, we don't... Are there quantum fluctuations on this thing? That's our last unknown. Yes. Sweet Mother Russia is now following. Hey, thanks for the follow. Very much. Appreciate it. Also, enjoy the username. Very cool. We are, we're on the comet right now trying to figure out if we can make our way inside. That seems like a thing that maybe we can do. I'm really, like, I'm hoping our ship doesn't freeze. Like, that seems like we'll be okay, but... Go inside real quick. Refuel the jetpack. The South Pole feels like where the action is, so... Wait a minute. It's in here. Okay, that's just ice. I hope that's not ghost matter. I hope that's just frozen air. Oh, this is the tail of the comet. We're actually seeing the tail of the comet now. That's cool. Okay. I was really, really hoping that, like... Because the shuttle was basically here. Like, I think this is where they landed. And then this stuff here. Wait a minute. I can tell you that you can get in, but you might have already missed your window. Really? Now that's interesting. The next crackpot theory I was going to try was to maybe... What is it made of? Ice? Oh, right. Mm-hmm. Does it go back to the sun again? Oh, wait. Look at that, though. We're out here... I hope it doesn't just stay by the Whitehole Station. That would be a bummer. What are you? What is that? That's just like some weird dilation effect from... Oh, that is the planet. Okay, that's the giant there. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm hoping the interloper then circles back to the sun again. Because it also, I mean, that would make sense then because... I mean, it's getting heated a little bit, but... Oh, that would also explain why their ship was sinking, right? They're like, why is our ship sinking? It's sinking because... It was melting, dude.
Hey, Daddy.
I like how close it gets to the white hole, like what would happen if it went in. Would it crash into Brittle Hollow? Hey, stream's getting crashed by a 3-year-old. How's it going, buddy?
What are you playing?
I'm playing a game. I'm playing the Outer Wilds.
Oh, can I watch you play it?
Yeah, we got a stream co-star here today. Hi, buddy. Think you need to go with Mama, okay?
No, I don't want you. I don't want you.
No, Altorn's about to be a parent. You know, Synapse is already a parent, so he knows how this goes. But Altorn is about to see what a 3-year-old temper tantrum looks like. So that's cool. But you gotta go with Mama, okay?
Let's go choose our books, our special books for
Yeah, you can see my ship. Let's take off in the ship, and then you should go with Mama, okay? Okay. Ready? We'll blast off. Thanks for the spoilers. No problem, dude. See? Okay. There's the ship. We're in the ship. Can you say night-night to everybody on stream? Say night-night. I'm going to go take my nap. Night-night.
All right, come on in, let's go
Okay.
choose our special stories.
What a
Bring swords. Bring
what
your
a good
swords.
listener.
Oh, this guy can't.
We may have to do a be right back here real quick. We'll 1 second. Okay. That was only a mini one. We lucked out. Let's see here. We're gonna do this. We're gonna be real spicy. We're gonna take the ship down right here. Okay, sit. Sit, ship. Sit. I'm gonna laugh if my ship actually, like, sinks into the ice too. Which may be what happens, but, you know. Because it feels like it's in an elliptical orbit around the sun, right? So the far point is Whitehall Station. The near point is like right around the sun. Oh, I wish we had more fuel. Okay, here we go. We melting. Okay. Okay. Oh dear. What is happening to the ship? I'm floating off of it. It's very bad. What? Come back? Oh no. My ship absolutely just took off. Like, it is just gone. Okay. So it may have been a bad idea to land the ship there. I also didn't see anything. Okay, how do we get inside? How do we get inside? How do we get inside? Sun gravity is fun. Yeah, no doubt. My ship is also likely just probably toast, would be my guess. Okay. Nope. Ship got ejected away from the comet. It is 2.8 kilometers away at this point. Okay. What a weird cycle this is. Oh, my ship is just taken off, too. Holy cow. Alright, well... yeah, fuel level's going to be critical. We're not catching this thing. It is cooking. Alright, so we're going to burn out our fuel, we're going to burn out our oxygen, and we're going to start fresh. Whoops. Oh, we're catching it. I don't think we'll actually catch it because it's moving this way. Yeah, the solar gravity is something else. My sun is, or my ship is now on its own orbit around the sun, and I don't think I have enough of a slide rule to actually catch it. Speaking of which, right about now, I was sort of keeping an eye on it. Speaking of celestial bodies, orbits, returning to Earth, those kinds of things. Bob Behnken and Doug Hurley are on their way back now, I believe, from the International Space Station. I was watching some of that earlier, but yeah, okay, we're just going to burn out our O2. I don't know if they've started their re-entry yet, but they should be landing like any time now. I wondered what this game was, and now I know that it's a terrifying astronaut suicide simulator. you are not wrong, sweet Mother Russia. Synapse with the 100 bits. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Choosing the RIP emoji. Very good. Yeah, so sweet Mother Russia, this game is basically, we are on a 22-minute loop that even if we don't die in the cold blackness of space, at the end of 22 minutes, our sun goes supernova and our whole solar system is wiped out. And so what we've discovered, though, is that every time we die, we just wake up right where we just did, at the campfire right before blasting off for our first mission. So what this leads us to is we're able to remember everything that happened in the prior cycle. So we've got this like big conspiracy board of stuff. Yeah, babe. I've got you, babe. Groundhog's Day in space, 100%. So what we're trying to do is unravel the mystery of what's happening, what's causing our solar system to explode. Because we know it's also not our time. Because one of the astronauts that we talked to has also observed a bunch of other like supernova in the sky. And there's also like all this alien equipment that was left by another civilization. So we're basically trying to figure out exactly what the heck is going on. I feel like the Ash Twin is something we can do if we're late in the 22-minute cycle. I feel like the next... I'm not giving up on the comet, but I don't know if what we have there is important enough right now. What I think we might want to go figure out is the observatory situation. So I'm going to go to Brittle Hollow instead. So there's Brittle Hollow. So there's an observatory on this planet that was built by the aliens that is tracking the movements of all the planets and also this quantum moon. I kind of want to see what that observatory has to say. Yeah, remember when you were initially getting on it, it was heading to the sun. Yep, it was. It was. I know you're trying to give me a clue, Altorn. I know it. I'm just not picking up right now on what you're trying to tell me. There's also a cannon here that I can recall. A shuttle. I want to say this is the one from the quantum moon, actually. So this planet is interesting because it is literally Brittle Hollow, because it is both brittle and hollow, and inside there is a black hole. The Southern Observatory is here. We can see it above ground, but we can't get into it because it is locked. It's literally on their south pole. There's also, I think I've had some of those visions that have taken me here, or I've used some of those projection stones to get myself here. But I have not been able to really like explore inside, so. This is the main entrance, I think. Over here. But anyway, it's locked and we can't get into it. So the only way to get in is probably through the city underneath. So we're gonna go check that out. It's hollow if it has a black hole inside. Since there's a black hole, there's nothing there. It's a pair of ducks! It's a conundrum is what it is. Oh, here's also the, this is the first Quantum Grove I discovered. So, this is also kind of cool, Sweet Mother Russia. Like, if I look at this stuff, I turn around, look at it again, everything has moved, right? So that's part of the macro version of quantum mechanics that is also part of the mystery that we're discovering. I was hoping there was going to be an easy way below the surface, but there is not, and I'm burning a lot of fuel, so I should go back to my ship. There we go. Got to remember to jump first before I do that. Sweet. I was also really tempted today to make today Sea of Thieves Sunday. Still kind of wondering if that should be a thing, but I really wanted to dive back into this, see if I could make some headway today. 8K of 12K wood gathered to make this stupid ship. So much wood. Yeah, this ship, there's a lot of planks on it. There's a lot of wooden planks on it. Also, I'm next to a moon that erupts volcanic ash and fire, so, you know, that makes a guy feel good about the space worthiness of their wooden vessel. There's a kids movie from like a while back. I want to say it's called The Explorers, that they build a spaceship out of like trash cans and stuff that they have just like hanging around. Did any of you guys see that? Because like this game, like at least the aesthetic of like the spaceship and stuff, absolutely reminds me of that. Because the way that they actually made it space-worthy, there was some sort of like weird bubble that they were able to construct or whatever. Yeah, remember that? Yeah, exactly. As a kid, it's one of those where I didn't see it a lot. I think I only saw it like once, maybe. But it left like this weird impression on my brain, and then just like every so often I'll see something that reminds me of it. And I'm like, oh, it's like that movie. I'm pretty sure it's called The Explorers. The kids even, like, they wind up in space. I think they even go, like, past the moon. And I want to say they wind up, like, on this alien ship or whatever. So I can't remember if the technology to, like, create that bubble around their ship came from the alien ship or whatever. But, yeah, it's quite a movie. I love those weird 80s movies that were trying to capitalize on E.T., like the one... Flight of the Navigator. Flight of the Navigator is, I will argue to this day, still actually a legitimately pretty good movie. My, my grandparents had that on VHS. They dubbed it off of, like, TV one night when, like, The Wide World of Disney or whatever, like, played it as their movie of the week. And I think I watched... That was another one of those movies that I watched so much. Same? Nice. It was another one of those movies that I watched so much, like, I wore a bad spot in the tape. Flight of the Navigator was the best? Yes, agree, Synapse. Hardcore agree. The, his little friendo that he had on the ship, like the little tiny guy, I remember always wanting, like, a friend like that as a kid. I was like, oh, I want one. It's like a gerbil that's, like, almost sentient, basically. Okay, there's the black hole. That tower is probably the tower. Thomas E.T. was your friend like that. If he was here in stream, as he has been quite a bit, he would actually probably agree with you on that. Yes. Gravity cannon's that way. I knocked over the signpost this way. What's this way? The Hanging City is this way. I don't know if I want to go to the Hanging City. I want to go to the South Pole, which is this direction. We just came from the gravity cannon. I want to go, like, there. Oh boy. Let's see if I can get a probe there. Okay, is that... Holy buckets. Where did we wind up? This place is like just a giant maze, basically. Now all I'm picturing is Tom, like that small little dude in the ship. Gravity Crystal Workshop is above. We've already been there. There's also like blasters that can like take you places around here, if I remember correctly. Maybe we just go to the Hanging City. The problem is all this stuff is also at the same time pretty much falling apart, so we gotta be careful. Okay, we're heading the entirely wrong direction. What I should have done, had I been smart, and I was not smart this time around, is I should have parked my ship at the South Pole so that I could have used that to navigate. But, you know, you live and you learn. We'll try to brute force it here this way. I wore out that movie, Labyrinth, and Masters of the Universe. Those are all good ones. Labyrinth is one of those movies that I didn't realize was really divisive. Like some people, like I love that movie, but some people hate it. and I'm not sure why. I mean, how could you hate a movie with David Bowie in it, with Dance Magic Dance? Is that... That's not even it. I'm on entirely the wrong side is the problem. And then I've been to this tower here. I loved it as a kid, but personally I don't think it holds up well outside of Bowie. Yeah, that's probably true. I will confess that most of my, like, thinking about it is based largely off of nostalgia. I can't tell you the last time I actually watched it. I don't know if I've been in this room. This is just a stairway. This is the control for the gravity forge. We've been here before. Or the black hole forge, rather. And that goes all the way up there. That, and it's so hard to watch Jennifer Connelly in that movie after seeing Requiem for a Dream. You're not wrong. Yeah. Requiem for a Dream is one of those movies that I watched in college with some friends who were like... And I watched it with a friend who is a pretty big film buff. And he was like, I mean, we should watch this, but also, you know, just be prepared. And I don't think we were as prepared as we should have been. Because that movie is like... You gotta be in the mindset to watch that movie. LOL. Synapse. Yeah, exactly. Powerful, highly advanced warp core. Is one of the greatest movies to watch once? Yes, I would absolutely agree. It is very difficult to rewatch. I mean, that first time too, you're just like, by the end of it, you just feel beat up. Like, I remember at the end of that movie, I was just like, oh no. We could craft a new advanced warp core inspired by the vessel's warp core. Oh wait, no, the greatest challenge here, I think, is that we don't have the design for such a powerful core, or any of the original crafters of the vessel's core. Oh, I didn't realize that they were, like, essentially marooned, right? That makes sense, though. No, but Poke has apprenticed to Anona, who created the original design, and our Black Hole Forge is adept at crafting similar cores. I don't think I've read any of this. At least you know what scenes to fast forward to, am I right? Oh boy. Fast forward to or fast forward past? Because that's a really important distinction. I believe I can be of use here. The vessel's warp core was created before my time, but Anona explained many of his designs to me. Abandoning the vessel's warp core and its casing means losing valuable knowledge. This is true, however, it's knowledge we have little hope of recovering. It would be best to relearn, I think. I would very much like to craft such a powerful core. More relevantly, I believe Black Hole Forge crew and I could recreate the basic design. The mom is just the most tragic thing to watch. Oh my god, yes. I'm gonna be on television! All torn. Breaks my heart every time, dude. All Bowie-related products make a lot more sense when you put them into the context of cocaine being a food group. Correct. Correct. This is the safest path for our clan. Is it the safest path or the best one? Our goal is worth the risk. Kasaba. Is it, though? We've tried for so long to find something that I and the others now believe might be impossible to find. If the search for the eye is a futile one, we should choose the option with the least potential for harm. That's pretty fascinating. So they're a huge disagreement. So, yeah, these guys were trying to find the eye of the universe, and it looks like, you know, as is prone to any cluster of intelligent beings, they were immediately like, I'm not so sure about this, and fell into infighting. Hey, there's another scroll. Mr. Bowie, what you doing in the bathroom? Nothing, nothing, tra-la-la-la-la, dance, magic, dance. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Solution 1, we could retrieve the warp core from the vessel. This would require a return to Dark Bramble. Oh, their vessels in Dark Bramble? My father said so many good Nomai perish there. Shakes codpiece. Always the answer when you're dealing with Bowie. Yes, exactly. My mentor, Coleus, and his old mentor once discovered and studied an anglerfish fossil on Ember Twin. Using that knowledge, we could avoid the anglerfish entirely. I remember the anglerfish fossil. We used to play in Fossilfish Cove when we were children. Yep, we got all that stuff. Did you not get to the vessel? That's the whole point of meeting the guy in the bramble. I found his vessel, and then I was like, alright, cool. I left. I didn't, Altorn. Stop yelling at me! What Meloria and I learned from that fossil would theoretically help us evade the anglerfish, but our hypothesis was never tested on a live specimen. The vessel's warp core is broken, at best. Recall those present when the vessel crashed said it sustained lethal injuries. There is no guaranteed reward for this risk. Perhaps we could still repair it. My grandmother told me there was a little time to assess the nature or extent of the damage. Even if it no longer functions, the old core could be valuable to Blueprint, provided we're able to transport it back here. Okay. We gotta go back to the Bramble. We gotta go back there. Yeah, I mean, Tom was also telling me that there's more to find there. That place creeped me out, so I didn't want to listen. But I'm gonna have to go back and face my fears. You guys can all see it here, live on the twitch.tv. Also, I'm failing pretty spectacularly at some rocket hovers here, so let's jump first and do that. Okay. What this do? Elevator? Oh, yes, we need this. So also, like, did he tell you how to get to the guy in the Bramble compared to how you did it? Yeah, so he talked about using the scout, right? Like you shoot the scout into the core that's on the home planet, and then you can just use that to hone in on. Which, you know, makes sense. I like the way I did it. It seems fine. Yep, and just follow the scout. Yeah, exactly. We made it to the surface, interestingly enough, which is not at all where we wanted to go, but, you know, here we are at the pole. This place is bigger than it seems. Also, now I'm kind of hosed, because that's... Oh, no, I'm not. Oh, where am I going? Oof. I mean, we're fine-ish. Oh, wow, I can get all the way back down there. Okay. Well, I was trying to get up to get into the Black Hole Forge, but that does not seem to be at all the way to go there. Hey, did you notice that you found the shortcut to the Hanging City? Yep. There it is. Also, there's a teleporter there. I teleported there once on accident, and then I immediately fell. So, 'cause there's not any, like, gravity stuff there, right? I want to see if I can get into that. I don't know if I can. Like everything in this game, I'm certain you probably can. I'm just being bad at it. Remember this stuff too. Black Hole Forge District, Eye Shrine District, Meltwater District, School District. Also, yeah, let's take a moment and laugh at that symbol. And now I'm screaming at the screen again. That's why you're here, right? That's what it's all about. Screaming at the screen. Oxygen tanks refilled. Good stuff. Let's go back in here just for a second. Hello? Let me in. Let me in! Let me in! We can go through the black hole again. That's always a fun ride. That's always good. Okay. Yeah, we're moving away. Let's just go look around the surface. The other thing that I'm wondering is, like, this place gets bombarded by this moon so much. Oh, there's also just a reverser dealie here. That's nice. Okay. Wouldn't have had to have ridden the waterfall down all the way if I did not want to. Follow the flowing water, you get to the shortcut. Good stuff. What I need to get better about is tagging stuff with, I gotta be careful with my fuel here. tagging stuff with the scout, and then I seem to always forget that, and then I'm like, I wish I had done that. That's just a reflection. Okay, hello, giant hole. Okay. Can we see the Black Hole Forge from here? Is the question. Also, there's the teleporter on the surface. God, I really wish I had more fuel. Really wish I had more fuel. Okay. Let's go back to our ship and get some fuel. Unless there's some around here. Sometimes we get lucky. I just don't see anything. I guess, where's our boy on this planet? Rybeck is in the center again. Yeah, yeah. We don't want to go that way. Fuel level critical. Oh yeah, I'm aware. Oh boy. I mean, at this point, I could bring my ship down in here, to be honest, right? Like, that is not a terrible plan. Also, a bunch of times when I've done this before, my ship has just straight up wound up in the black hole, which is, you know, fun as well. You know what I find myself constantly wishing for in this game is the No Man's Sky recall ship option. Because it is now far too far away for me to go get it. And there's a giant chasm between us, which I can no longer rocket over. This feels pretty bad, man. Okay. We're saving as much fuel as we can. Remember, if we run out of fuel, we start using oxygen as fuel. Which seems, you know, if I have to deliver a piece of feedback to the space program that I am a part of, it would be that is a poor design choice. I mean, I get that you sometimes need propellant, but you all the time need oxygen. So, just gonna throw that one out there. Oh god, we're gonna run out of propellant. Okay, we're good. I also am now, in trying to find a way across, burning up more fuel and going the wrong way. So things are going well. I kind of want to watch Flight of the Navigator again now, guys. After we were talking about that, like, I legit, now I'm like, man, Flight of the Navigator. I would just really hope that it would hold up to a repeat viewing. I also, last time on stream, Mad Mardigan was here, and he was talking about the Fall Guys game. I really want to play that game. That looks really fun. It's basically Most Extreme Elimination Challenge, but Fall Guys is fun. Can you play it if you pre-order it, or is it just like out now? That's what I was trying to get a sense of. 3 minutes of oxygen remaining. Oh, that's good. That's why I still have not seen Masters of the Universe in years. It was my favorite movie as a kid. Don't want to ruin it. Totally get it. It's out on Tuesday. Well, how fortuitous. This is a tree. It's not a live tree. Okay, we're going to die in the cold blackness of space here because we are going to be out of oxygen. Also, that island just disappeared. Oh, we're going down. Everything's fine. Okay. It's time to die time. I played it last weekend. Some streamers were giving out beta keys. Okay. That is like the thing to do now. We're just going to burn out of oxygen, and because the planet's about to explode anyway. That seems to be the thing. Like, Valorant did that. Hyperscape, Hyperspace, Hyper whatever that is. The other BR shooter did that. Lots of games are doing that now. Fall Guys at least seems to me like a... I'm not a big, like, bunch of people play, and then it winnows down to, like, one, you know, like the traditional BR-style game, but, like, that seems like a spin on it that I can get down with. Like, once you put that into a Mario Party setting, I'm with you. I'm with you there. Okay, I feel like we maybe have to go back to the Bramble now. Let's see if we have any more important notes. There's more here. Black Hole Forge. Nomai named Poke planned to create an advanced warp core in the Black Hole Forge. God, we gotta get into that forge too, though. It's basically Mario Party without the board and a large portion of MXC. Exactly. Which sounds great. Signal was somehow older than the universe itself. Nomai decided to call it the Eye of the Universe. Growing concerns about its stability. Minus Guy Ledouche. Yeah, exactly. Guy Ledouche here. Oh, here's more about the vessel, too. The Nomai warped to this solar system in a spaceship called the Vessel. They were attempting to follow a signal from the Eye of the Universe. The vessel crashed somewhere in Dark Bramble. The vessel's warp core broke when the ship crashed into Dark Bramble. So now we have that to explore as well. One of the 3 Nomai escape pods never made it out of Dark Bramble. That's like how we can find it, right? That seems maybe to be a thing. Okay. Let's go try not to get eated by some anglerfish. Minus a Guy Ledouche here. Also, MXC was just really great. Okay, so... Alright, sir, I'm gonna be lurking. Don't want to keep screaming at my screen and potentially have you hear me from where you live. No, that's alright, man. But yeah, enjoy your lurk. Mario Party, but Wario is Skanky the Giant Samurai. Nice. Nice. Yeah, I imagine there's going to be a lot of screening if you've already played this game. That's what's funny, though, is that there's so many times where you're just on the cusp of figuring something out, and my natural instincts work against me in this situation because I'm always like, I'll come back to that later. Rather than trying to brute force it, which in some circumstances, in these circumstances, I probably should. Okay, so there's the distress beacon. We'll just follow the distress beacon. Because we have not done that yet. Okay, so Sweet Mother Russia, if you have not seen this part, you're ready for some nightmare fuel. Big scared. Okay, we're gonna give one big boost, and then we're gonna try to stop. There are giant fish in here that like to eat everything, and if we use our thrusters too much, they will 100% find us, which is very bad. So we're gonna try to avoid those guys. Unfortunately, when I turn, don't use enough thrust to attract their attention, but I do kind of cut my own thrust, so I have to be kind of careful. Okay, we can go in. Oof. Hit the side. That is bad. Okay. Distress signal, where are you? Straight ahead, looks like. Okay, we're gonna hope that we have enough velocity. Oh god, I gotta move around this thing. Okay. Nobody here, fishies. Nobody here. Oh boy. Oof. Oof. Ouch. What is this? Oh, there is the escape pod. There it is, right there. This is the colonoscopy. Yeah, this is Colonoscopy Simulator 2020. Yeah, kind of. It's sort of what it feels like. Okay, we haven't found this before. We haven't found the We haven't found their escape pod, so we're gonna go check this out. Okay, we got our little spacesuit on. We're gonna do a little extra vehicular activity. No big thing. What is this? Unidentified signal nearby. You kidding me? Oh, because it's this, is what they're saying. Yeah, I got it. That always throws me for a loop every time. There's like, hey, there's an unidentified signal nearby. Oh, you mean this thing. That I'm literally... Escape pod 3. Okay, here we go. Okay, what happened to you, Escape pod 3? Sorry I'm late, but glad to be here now. Hey, we were talking about you, Thomas CT. How you doing, sir? Thanks for dropping by the stream. Our escape pod crashed as we tried to flee this place, destroying our movement and communication capabilities in the process. Seems bad. Sika, we've held out as long as we could here, but this pod's supply of breathable air is nearly depleted, and the anglerfish attack more and more frequently. Nightmare fuel. Holy smokes! It's escape pod 3. How'd you find it? I just followed the tracking signal on this thingy. Our best chance at survival is to return to the vessel to either repair the damage or, more probably, await rescue. Sika, is the message finished? The vessel's beacon is already growing fainter. It will be gone in a matter of hours. We need to leave here quickly. Okay. Because I'm trying to find the vessel in here, basically. Is what I'm doing now, Tom. Because it occurred to me that I got out of this place probably too early. Because it was very spooky. It was very spooky. Emergency escape hatch. We're not going to blow that thing yet. There's a new problem. Our equipment is detecting 2 distinct beacons from the vessel. But it isn't possible for the vessel to be in 2 different locations at the same time. I agree, but the beacons are exactly identical to each other. Perhaps if I had more time... we're nearly out of time already, Din. The vessel's beacon is quickly fading. Soon it will be gone and we will be lost. We will follow the beacon whose source is nearest to us. But suppose that beacon is false. We likely don't have enough air to reach the farther of the 2 beacons, Din. The decision is made for us. We'll have to leave a trail of lights as we go. There's still a chance someone could hear our escape pod's distress signal. They left a trail of lights. So that is what that light was that we saw. Okay. Good to know. Begin flight log. Escape pod 3. Vessel has been mortally injured. Emergency. Hold still. Emergency sequence activated. Awaiting departure from vessel. Now launching escape pod 3. Multiple collisions have altered pod's trajectory. Significant damage to pod detected. Navigation error. Life support error. Propulsion error. All of this is fine. Scanning external environment. Scan complete. Gravity not detected. Breathable air not detected. Multiple life forms detected, possibly hostile. Do not exit pod. Yeah, I can confirm they are, in fact, very hostile. Very, 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 very hostile. Tom, how you doing today, man? Thanks for dropping by the stream. Well, there's our lights. Look at that. Alright. They left a trail of lights to show us where we go. It feels like we gotta follow. Let's take the ship, though. If we can. Okay, so the lights lead off in this-ish direction. So we can't hear the beacon... Aziz! Lights! Exactly. Anytime we can make those references, I am for it. Also, prayer circle for no giant anglerfish, please. Whatever spirits you believe in. Oh, boy. We also have no idea if they went the right way. We just can only... oh, boy, they went here. Okay. Alright. Okay. What I think this means... Oh, what's all this stuff circling this, though? Look at all that stuff. Did they put up, like, some tech or something? Okay, let's check this out. There's all that extra stuff. What are these? Hopefully this has information on it. Oh no, this is just the crew. These guys just died here. Oh no. Oh no. Well, that's a bummer. To any who come here searching for us, we followed one of 2 beacons from the vessel. To this place, we can go no further. Yeah, hold still so I can read, please. But now can go no further. Sika, it's almost too faint to hear now, but the vessel's beacon is still faintly emitting from within this thorny seed. Yet the opening is too small for even a single Nomai to fit through it, so our escape pod couldn't have flown through here. Sika, I don't understand how this could be possible, but this gruesome place seems able to manipulate space itself. Maybe this was our undoing. Sika, to be this close to the location of the vessel, and still so far, is difficult. Worse, the vessel's beacon is dying. Soon we will be unable to hear it. Sika, there is nothing we can do now but try to perhaps find a way inside, or at least attempt to comprehend why this happened. My dearest hope is that the other escape pods were able to reach relative safety. Okay. There's their vessel right there. Check it out. Okay. And our probe touched down on it. Okay. So, we have a scout signal that we can follow. Duplicate scout, duplicate scout. Okay, so the other one is 1.4 kilometers away, that away. Alright, here we go. See if we can find their ship. I have a little bit more like resources and stuff than they did, because my ship is not busted. Okay, so there's the main signal, there's the duplicate signal, so we are... Well, they both show as duplicate, right? But, okay. Ouch. It's fine, ship is fine. Okay, so we're gonna go... God, it's right at that red light, isn't it? Yikes, guys. Here we go. Okay, no fishy fishy. Okay, one solid burn, and then here we go. Oh, that's... I'm all about these next few discoveries, but I have to lurk to play with kiddos. No worries, sir. Enjoy the lurk. Just glad to have you here hanging out. Lurking is just fine. Okay. Duplicate signal. So here, oh my god, I'm right by this. Oh, why are they right here, guys? Why is this happening? Okay, we're just gonna drift past them because that's all we can do. There's 3 of them here. Good night. We clearly needed more speed than we have, but we're just gonna float. Oh my god. There's so many of them. There's so many of them. Why are there so many of them? I mean, and all I have to do is literally tap on the engines and they are gonna be horny. Like, they are just gonna be all about it. Okay. Maybe if we drift long enough to like not hear them snore anymore, maybe we can do it. I don't know. Yeah, because if you're far enough away from them, you can still thrust and get there, but you do have to be a distance away. So we're gonna try it. 1.6 kilometers. We're still making some distance too. So okay, so I was in this space before. Yeah, I was at that thing. I just hadn't made it to where their ship is. Because I didn't know where to look. Okay, did you hear that? I just gave it a little tap. And they still went behind us. Okay. Nope! We're running. Oh god. Oh god. They were literally right there. Okay. Okay. So when we get to this spot before, we have to get a really good amount of thrust going in here so that we can get past them. Because otherwise, we're just going to drift forever. Okay, we got to get on this ship then and see what's going on with that. Here we go. All right. I hope that whatever's on their ship is worth tangling with all of these all these critters, because man, these anglerfish are rough. Okay. Here we go. Off to go explore an alien ship. We know how to find it. We know how to get there. We found Escape Pod 3. We found the Nomai grave. All arrows point to the vessel. Here we go. Here we go. I know I say this every time, but this time we'll get it. Okay, let's autopilot there, but not trust the autopilot too much. The other thing that stinks about this, and some of you guys know this already for hanging out on the stream, but the autopilot can really give you a bad time. Like right now it's trying to fly me into the sun, which is not cool at all, autopilot. Okay, we made it past the sun. The gravity of the sun is pretty rough. We've fallen in there way too many times. Okay, so I think the best way to go would be to follow that distress beacon again. And then we can set up our scout. We should be able to just fly right there, I would think. Relatively easily. Okay, here we go. This time we're going to get aboard the ship. I wonder if we're going to find that black hole generator or a core. Scratch that, putting you on the living room TV as per the wife's request, so I can't what can I say? They love you, Perns. Hey, thanks Tom and family. Thanks everybody. So we're going to try to find this big alien mothership. We got really close, and then a giant fish decided we looked like lunch instead of a spaceship, so there we go. Okay, where's our distress beacon? Should be over this way-ish. Yep, right here. I don't know if there's any fish in here, but I'm always just a little cautious. It didn't seem like this was super active in here. Okay. I'm glad I can be prime-time entertainment for the household. They chose me over Minecraft Dungeons. Wow, that is no small thing. So if you guys have been playing Minecraft Dungeons, by the way, me and my oldest have been playing it together. It is very fun. Surprisingly fun. It's funny to watch my 6, now almost 7-year-old, he's just a few days away from being 7, discover the joy of finding better gear and replacing your loot with better, more powerful stuff. He, at this point, has way more playtime in it than I do. And we've even gotten smart enough to have dedicated characters that we can play together, because he has, on his main character, he has out-leveled me quite a bit. But Minecraft Dungeons is pretty fun. Good stuff. Okay. So here, we got here. And we're still moving forward. Maybe just a little too much. Just a touch. There we go. Okay. So here is unfortunately where all of our homies made their last stand. Little salute to our friends here. Oh yeah, it's a little like herding sheep, and yes, 6 and 5 here, and they are more about new gear rather than more powerful, teaching them the benefits of stats. That's what it's all about. Gotta get those stats. Oh, hey, no, I need that probe, please. There we go, thank you. Aha! There's our mothership. It's even still got blinky lights on it. Oh, sorry, no, my person. Okay. Alright, there we are. Min-max is an important life skill. You know, it really does come into play quite a bit there, Synapse. You're not wrong. You are not wrong. Sometime down the road, they'll be funding a 401k for the same reason. Exactly. When you realize, that moment when you realize that pretty much all of economics is like min-maxing, it's like, oh, wait, what? Real applicable skills. Okay, so we're going to line ourselves up. We're going to do one big boost to get in here and hopefully not doink. Okay, we've got some speed. We have more speed than we had before, so this is good. Thaco is for hedge fund managers? Yeah, exactly. I will say that back in the days of playing Dungeons and Dragons 2, like, there was definitely more math involved, that's for sure. More math. Okay, we're just gonna float. This is gonna be a little casual here. Maybe take a sip of something. You know, if you've got some bubbly water, anything like that, just take a little sip. So we're gonna let those boys that we just passed right there continue in their nice little nappy nap. We're not gonna mess with them very much. I think the first time we're gonna think about thrusting is when we get more towards the center here. Clearly this is a place they like to protect. I think these are their eggs. We'll try not to mess with that too much. But our ship that we're looking for is, well, that way, I guess. I can remember my camera's reversed. So, here we go. Okay, I'm really nervous about hitting the hitting the thrust. Okay, but we kind of got to do it. Okay, they did not stir that time. Okay, give us a little bit more thrust. There's another boy off to our left, right there. We're gonna doink on this, and this is gonna be bad. Okay, yep, no, you're fine. You're fine, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Guys, please, hold your breath. Appropriate use of oh, okay, we're going. It's fine, we're going. Here we go. Whew! That anglerfish was hungry with a capital H, and we made it. Oh my goodness. Okay, we are here. This is a big ship. Okay. Let's set down and let's check it out. Oh my gosh, the music here. Holy cow. Squid, squid! Okay, this seems like as good a place to park as any. Now we'll just hope that the ship stays here. Thank you, Scout, for finding us a location. Okay. They got a big old hull breach there. There's your problem. Oh, man. Poor crew. Here they are. Mad respect, guys. Okay. Let's see what's in this ship. This wasn't even on my list of stuff to do today. This is why I'm just really glad that we came back this way. Oxygen tanks refilled. This looks like their bridge, maybe, right? Like, this looks like a command-ish center, kind of. I mean, definitely looks like this is where you would look out. There's some sort of... Oh, man, there's controls here. I always feel nervous about using controls before I know what they do. Like, this is a very sophisticated alien vessel filled with technology that your culture barely understands. Well, let's flick the switch. Yeah, it didn't do anything. My guess is there's probably not much reactor power here, but who knows. There seems to be two positions. One is connected to the switch that I just flicked. The other one is connected to this over here. I'm also burning up a ton of fuel in here, so I'm going to have to be aware of that. That position didn't appear to do anything. Okay. Let's bring this around here. That definitely did something. Oh, here we go. What are you? Okay. We're just pushing buttons, and I don't know if that's a good idea, but we're just... I mean, if we can draw this little pattern, right? Uh-oh. Do we have a thing that's in here? What is this? Oh, do we have to do it over here too? Do we have to light all these up? Oh, okay. I see. Okay, maybe we... Oh, uh-oh. I'm not wild about the pattern that we've drawn here. Holy cow. Oh! There are probably specific things we have to draw on here. Oh, wait a minute. Okay. We're going to come back here. Mostly on account of that I'm running out of fuel, and I'm a little worried that I'm not going to have enough. So we're going to go back to the ship, get some gas, and then what I'm kind of wondering is all the symbols that relate to all the different things that we've seen, right? Like this culture has a symbol for like all of our different planets. It has a symbol for the eye of the universe. It has a symbol for like all their teleporters and stuff. Like I wonder if there's just... This is part of their... Like drawing the correct symbol maybe as part of their navigation system. I obviously have no idea if that's true. But it seems like a theory as worthy as any of them. By the way, we've got a pretty good amount of views on the channel for us, being a new channel, so thanks for everybody. Literally, if you are here just lurking, hanging out and watching, you're helping us out. Sir Mole, how you doing? Been a while since we've seen you. Welcome back to the stream. Do you want a tip on how to conserve fuel? It's not a spoiler of any kind. I would absolutely take a tip on how to conserve fuel. Absolutely. I think my own instincts are likely working against me. Look at the top right corner of your screen. Oh, match velocity? Ah, aha. Yeah. That is a... Thank you. That is a pro strat right there. Thank you very, very much. Yeah, that's going to help immensely. Thank you. Yeah, I don't know why I never thought to do that. I almost wonder if I just thought it was like, oh, only match velocity of like objects that you're trying to like hit in orbit. But no, that makes perfect sense. Okay, there's nothing else down here. I'm just looking to see if there's anything else that I need to... Although my ship's log was updated, I should see what my ship's log says about this place too. Probably. Yeah, boom, look at that. Oh my. That's a big difference. Okay, let's go check the ship's log real quick, just because I want to see... Hi, kitty. How are you? Yep. I don't know if you guys heard that. Very tiny meow from a very tiny cat. When my kiddos were going to nap, the cat probably got in the room. So I may have to open the door for her. I don't think she wants out. I think she just wants attention. Our sweet little, as the veterinarian puts it, geriatric kitties. Because now they are pretty old. Crunch, crunch. Go the Nomai bodies. Yeah, I know, right? My poor friends. Found the derelict Nomai vessel deep within the Dark Bramble. Activated the three-sided pillar on the vessel's bridge that appears to be some sort of input device. There's more to explore here. Yeah. It's definitely some sort of input device. That's for sure. What I need is like an almanac of what the different symbols look like, right? That would be turbo helpful. Let's actually see... I'm gonna look and see if on these other pillars or things there's other parts of the ship maybe to explore. Long shot, but who knows? Feels like everything is worthy of exploration. Maybe there's another way into the ship. This looks like a wall that is... No, okay. So it looked like one of those walls sometimes you can get text on. But that's not accurate. I don't need this scout here anymore, so I can recall that. There's this big dome area.
But can't you do something
Whoa!
more sensible? Bribe someone.
Abe Lincoln is now a subscriber thanks to Thomas CT's Tier 1 gift sub. Thank you for that gift sub. Much appreciated. Guys, the subscriptions are
But can't you do
wild.
something more sensible?
OP Zori just
Bribe
subscribed. OP Zori. Long time no chat. Thank you for the subscription to the channel. Much appreciated. I am still absolutely flabbergasted that in like a couple of weeks of streaming that's even a thing we can do on this channel. So wow. Thank you very much. So Tom with those gifting 2 Tier 1 subs to Abe Lincoln and OP Zori. Thank you very much, my friend. Thank you. I am continually amazed that I can hold people's attention enough to where people will voluntarily give up their hard-earned money. So thank you very much. This big... I mean, is this a reactor? What is this thing? What is this thing? What am I looking at? That is wild. Yeah, again, everybody, like, all the support is just insane. If you're here just following, if you're here lurking, like, giving us views just pushes us up the directory, which always can expose us to new people. So, I mean, literally just by being here, you're helping out. You know, the subscriptions, the bits, all that stuff is just extra and wild, and thank you. I'm running out of ways to say thank you, but because I'm just continually amazed by it. So thank you guys so much. I don't know if there's anything in here worth finding. So it appears to just be like a big open core. Okay. Also, every time I come back to the ship, it's like a little bit higher. It's probably me, like, you know, the physics in this game seem really pretty on point, so that's probably me, like, entering and exiting the ship, right? I'm imparting some momentum to it. Okay, let's go back to the command center there. We'll beep boop on the buttons some more. You know what I might do? I might just do a fly around of this ship, right? We're here, so let's check it out. Let's see if there's anything else obvious to see. I just want to make sure I'm not leaving anything behind. Boop, 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 boop. I'm still amazed that there is, like, some sort of power. Okay, that's clearly their engine, or at least to me that's what it looks like. Possible plus all of the gravity from all the planets actually affects each other, even as far out as Dark Bramble. Yeah, good call, Tom. That also seems to be another thing that they put a lot of work into in this game, like, impressively enough. Like, the gravity interactions, like, really... Like, even though everything is tiny scale, like, it feels pretty legitimate. Like a little universe, little solar system simulator that they've set up here. Physics engine made for this game took 5 years to perfect. Have you watched, I know we were talking about that on stream, I can't remember if you were mentioning the documentary on this. It's like another reason I want to go and, and beat this game is to go back and see the NoClip documentary. Because those are just so good. Like, just knowing how well this game turned out, I can only imagine the amount of love that was put into stuff just like that. This really seems like the only way in. Okay. Alright. Yes, once you watch that documentary, it will give you all the feels. What documentary is that? So Sir Male, that is, I think we were talking about the NoClip documentary, right? So Danny O'Dwyer, who used to be just a games journalist, I think, started the NoClip channel. Yeah, do not watch if beaten all of the spoilers. Yeah. And NoClip is just a great channel to follow if you love video games, because they have so many like really good documentaries. Their 4-parter, I think, on Doom 2016 was incredible. And so they did one, I think, pretty recently about this game, where they talked to the devs of this game. So yeah, if you go to YouTube and just search like NoClip video game documentaries, you'll find it. I would recommend subscribing to the channel and helping those guys out a lot, because they do just great work. Found it, thanks, awesome. Yeah, it's on my watch list as soon as I can finish this thing and solve the mystery. There's writing up here. I knew if I happened to look around a little bit, maybe I'd find something. Okay, let's match velocity. Oh, we're not close enough. Okay. All right. This is Escal's vessel. In the documentary called Horny for Math, How We Spent 5 Years Doing Multiplication So You Can Fly Around Through Space. Is the documentary called that? Yeah. That would be a good name for it, yes. This is Escal's vessel. Something went badly wrong during our warp, and our vessel is mortally wounded. We need help as quickly as possible. That help never arrived. Our vessel appears to has it fused with the local environment somehow? There are vines that are now part of the vessel. It's been torn apart from the inside itself. We are abandoning our vessel. Any my clans or spaceflight capable species receiving this message, I implore you, we need your help. Is this broken? Can anyone hear me? Our vessel is dying. We need immediate assistance. Oh man, guys, it never came. That help never came. Okay, let's look around some more. There might be some additional... Oh, hey, look at this. There's more down here. Okay. Whoa. Eye of the Universe Simulator 2020. Here we are. Can I scan this bad boy? This is their signal to the Eye of the Universe, I would guess. Uh-oh, we're going to blow up, guys. Let's speed read this, then. I'm recording now. I've never encountered anything like this. The signal the vessel is receiving appears to be older than the universe itself. This is our first contact with anything of this nature. Everyone, prepare for warp immediately. Escal, wait. I need more time to send an outgoing message. Shouldn't we tell another clan where we're going? Escal, we can send the message upon our arrival. This extraordinary signal appeared suddenly. It may disappear just as quickly, and we can't lose a discovery this incredible. Focus on preparing for the warp instead. I understand. Anona, is this vessel ready for warp to the signal's approximate coordinates? The warp core is powered, but this will be a significant jump. Afterwards, we'll need time to recharge the core. That shouldn't create a problem, provided we arrive at or near the signal source. Everyone, we're ready to jump. We're ready to warp. Okay. So, we found more lore. We did not find instructions, which is what I was kind of hoping for. Alright, well, let's just doodly-do here. So whatever happens here, we're gonna blow up. Yo, fly somewhere? Yeah, exactly. Hit the gas! We're gonna see if we can lock in something before we just explode. Did that do anything? That felt like that didn't do anything. And here we go. We're gonna get wiped out by a supernova. YOLO, fly somewhere. Yeah. That's always the answer, like right when the end is here. It's like, just fly somewhere. Just head out. Alright, let's look at our notes again then when we wake up, and then let's see if there's... I'm sure it probably says there's more to discover here, right? Because... Hey, just joined, how's it going? Totes not AI. I love that, by the way. Very good. So we are, it's going well. We are several streams into this game, and it feels like we are making some headway, although I am really conservative about putting any sort of, like, we're this close to the end, because it feels like every time I get close, there's just, like, several more layers here. But we were just at the alien ship, at the vessel here. So we have uncovered a lot. We've basically done everything we can do at the Quantum Moon, if you're familiar with this game, totes. We still have to find out more about the Ash Twin. We just found the vessel inside the Bramble. We've also found the Escape Pod 3. So what we're trying to put together is ultimately, like, we've basically discovered that we know that the Nomai were experimenting here. We know that they were trying to create a negative time interval here. We know they had some big experiment with, like, the machine that they built on the twins, and it relates to the black hole in the middle of the Dark Bramble and the White Hole Station, and we're basically trying to put all that together. We're also, like, on stream today, one of my stated goals was to try to get inside the Ash Twin, because pretty sure that vault that's there has some answers about why we keep repeating and all that kind of stuff. So that's basically where we are. I've played through this game a lot, so I can let you know. Okay, all right. Yeah, I may take you up on that. We'll see, because I'm trying to go through this as blind as possible. I've been the kind folks here in chat have steered me, like, a couple of times when I've been, like, oh so close but just kind of stuck. But for the most part, we're plugging through it here. So there's more to explore here on the vessel. Found a recording of the original signal the Nomai encountered from the Eye of the Universe. The Nomai were worried the signal might disappear, so they warped before they could tell another clan where they were going. So that explains why nobody ever came to help them. The vessel's outgoing message system broke during the crash. Bad for them. I activated a three-sided pillar. Yeah, so the input device, we don't really know what to input. It is fun to watch his brain hamsters running on their wheels. Yeah, exactly. If you're into that sort of thing, that is what we are doing on stream right now. One of the 3 Nomai escape pods that crashed in our solar system. All 3 pods were launched from something called the vessel, which was badly damaged. Survivors from escape pod 3 detected 2 distant beacons from the vessel. So again, it's that whole, like, 2 locations at once. Just to let you know, getting into Ash Twin is the hardest puzzle to work out in the game, so good luck with that. Yeah, that's kind of what I was worried about. I'm looking forward to that. Yeah, we're... Man, that's a rough one. Yeah. And all I really did was, I did, like, one panicked run around the Ash Twin when the sand was really low, because I was like, well, maybe you can get into it when the sand has all run out. So I haven't done a lot of, like, hardcore exploring there. Yeah, Feldspar found a way to reach the core of Giant's Deep. Wrong sun station. Oh, you mean, are we talking about that boy? Sun station is hardest? Yeah. I've tried to just, like, YOLO my way there a couple of times. It did not go well. I think what I'm gonna try to do... We're going to go back to the vessel just for a little bit. Subsurface energy readings. Shuttle's equipment heard strange energy readings coming from somewhere beneath the surface. 2 of the Nomai located a fissure in the ice on the interloper's sunward side. But have you been to the sun station? But you've been on the sun station. How did you get there? I did not get there. I've not been there. I mean, it's hardest if you try landing on it. Nice. Yeah, that's, I have tried a couple of times to land on that sun station. It did not go well. Okay, let's go back to the ship just in the sake of completeness. Must have misread what was on that ship log. Yeah, I've found a bunch of, like, notes about it, basically. So that's, like, why I have information in my log, but I have not been able to land on it. I have tried to catapult myself onto it a couple of times. it feels like maybe it's that thing where you just really have to line it up well. I don't know. I'm sort of stuck in this whole, like, since I'm streaming this game, I kind of want to keep it entertaining. Good thing I kept my questions relatively vague then. Thank you, and I appreciate that. I'm sort of, like, reluctant to just, like, try some of the really obsessively Groundhog's Day stuff where I just, like, throw myself at the puzzle, like, over and over again. Do you know how the towers work yet? So I know I've manipulated the tower that is on the Quantum Moon, if that is one of the towers that you talk about, and I've figured that one out. But the other towers, oh yeah, they have to be lined up and then you teleport. Yeah, yep. Those ones you mean? Where they, like the one that's on the Whitehole Station, where you line it up and then it sends you someplace. Distress beacon. Yeah, those ones. So what I do feel like though is it feels like an important piece of the puzzle that I probably haven't explored thoroughly enough, because like I've manipulated that one, but I haven't gone out to seek like a bunch of the other ones either. And honestly, that probably is what I need to spend some time doing. Okay, let's make our way to the... I just want to go to the ship here. It feels like there probably won't be... What I'm beginning to suspect now is in order to actually do meaningful progress on the ship, I probably need to know what to draw in that computer, and I probably don't have that yet. So this may be kind of a fruitless venture here, but I do kind of want to see, you know... I just want to see... I want to make sure that I'm not, you know, wasting this discovery, because for a long time the only thing that I had found in this dark bramble area was my fellow explorer. He also seemed to indicate never fruitless, always science. Yeah, exactly. That's kind of this game, right? Is that you're always just like, maybe if I go this way I'll bump up against something that winds up being a really important detail. Wait a minute. I was following their searchlights. This way. Oh, by the way, you can mark the vessel directly in the rumor mode, so you don't need to go here every time. Ah, that's a good idea. Yeah, let's do that. See if we can get there from here. You, vessel. Oops, find in rumor mode. Find in map mode. Neat. Remove HUD marker. There's a HUD marker. Haha. The vessel. Okay, so we go this way. We go this way. Nice. Important pro tip. Honestly, that's probably another system of the game that I need to get more used to doing, because I feel like I haven't done as much of that as I probably should. Okay, let's hope we had enough momentum here to drift past these boys again. Everybody say hi to the fish. Hello, fishy fishy. Here, fishy fishy fishy. I mean, when they're sleeping, they're so peaceful. When they're not, they're very scary. Original username 29. I like that. Very nice. Cute fishy. Yeah, exactly. We got a whole fish tank of awful space fish here. They just want to be loved. By the way, excellent to see some newer folks in the stream today. Dropping by. Thanks for hanging out and chatting for a bit. We've got some folks lurking as well. So, you know, I just started streaming on Twitch here within the last 30 days. So, seen some really positive growth on the channel already. So I'm pretty excited about that. We're doing variety content, so we're going to finish this game on stream, and then you'll see Streamlabs bot there talking about some other stuff, a podcast in particular. Yeah, I'm just glad you guys are here. This has been a really fun game to stream too. Like, I feel like I always would have enjoyed this game, but I've definitely enjoyed the streaming of this game, like, even more so. this is definitely going to make me want to hang out in other people's chats that are streaming this game in the future. Because, you know, once you've beaten this game, it sounds like the general consensus is you can't really have that experience, that first-time experience again. Okay, we're here at the vessel. The vessel. And if you have not yet, if you're enjoying the content and you want to support the channel, the easiest way is to just drop a follow. Because we'll be... Follows help, views counts. Totes Not AI is now following. Perfect. Thank you very much. Much obliged on that. Yeah, following is free, and you can also be alerted when we're streaming again. We typically stream here on Sunday afternoons, and we also do a Tuesday night and a Thursday night stream. Those start at 8 o'clock Central. Okay. I don't know how much, like, of the drawing I'm just going to do here. I'm just going to look around to see if there's any other notes that I missed. Like, sometimes the Nomai are really good about leaving, like, an instruction booklet. And then sometimes they're just like, no, you work on this ship. You know how it works, right? Figure it out. What are you now? Oh, the warp core. Oh. Oh. That feels an important detail. So now the question is, okay. We injected a warp core into a derelict ship. What do we do about it? Okay. Now that we have that in there, can we do anything with this? What is this? Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. What is this trying to tell us here? This is clearly... These people love their symbology, by the way. Hey, you're the top English streamer of this game right now? Nice! Top of the directory. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about with, like, people just hanging out and watching. Like, if you're chatting, obviously that's, like, super cool. And, like, thanks for doing that. But even if you're just, like, you have us on in the background while you're doing chores or whatever, you know, like, it all helps. Those view counts are huge. Have we been to that place on Giant's Deep? Original username. So, I've been on Giant's Deep, but I do have, like, there's two things that I really need to, like, still discover there. One is I haven't been to, like, the core of the planet, and that, that's what the, well, our fellow astronaut guy here, that's what he told us, right? We need to, like, go there. So I haven't been there. And then also the shipyard claims that there's, like, more to do. You guys hear that my phone is ringing? Huh? That's funny. I'm sure it's a junk call. So, actually, hang on one second. This might be for work here real quick. So I'm gonna put up a BRB real quick, and then I will be right back with you guys. I'll grab some music here and be back in 1 second. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. Just had a quick work thing I had to jump in on, so I believe all is settled there now, so we can go back to the stream and see if we can figure out how to power up this this here warp core. One second here. May still get a couple of work-related texts, but we will see. I would be lying if I said I knew where this was going. Likewise, Synapse. Tom, what exactly are you putting into the chat? What? Unless that's a crack about the mattress factory that we have going on behind us here, because absolutely, the room that I'm streaming out of right now became my office and my wife's office once, basically COVID happened. But this used to be our spare guest room, so the mattresses from the spare bed literally right behind us here. They will be going pretty soon. I'm just going to assume that all of them need to be lit and the warp core is installed. So, because we tried this one time before, but we didn't have the warp core up and running, so... And if this doesn't work, we probably have to draw some sort of different symbol. Wait a minute. I don't think that did anything. I mean, if it's going where I think it's going, it's a classic tale. Sorry, thought the call would take longer. It started a story. You can keep going. You can keep going. I think you've got some people now, I won't say, intrigued. I will say curious. I think you've got some, yeah, exactly. Sir Male's invested. I think there's people, the people want to know. People have a right to know. So please continue. I can't really do much with this either. Okay. Yeah, it feels like we need more information. So... the place where it all started. I'm kind of tempted to take this warp core with me. They talked about coming back to get this warp core, did they not? Have you been to the top floor on here? Yeah, so up here, I read this. Oh, I didn't read this, though. Hello. I swear there was not... Do any Nomai clans whose vessel can hear this message? It's clear the universe is dying? Oh, what? There are fewer and fewer resources and safe places within space now, so my clan and I believe the best option is for all of our clans to stay together. If you can reach the gloaming galaxy, we've found that Black Rock's suns are fairly stable, and life in this star system is comparatively thriving. We live in relative safety. If you prefer to continue exploring alone, know you will be on your own. Canna, we're making our way to you. Canna, it's good to hear from you, Bromai. We'll watch for your vessel. That would explain the exploding stars in the skies. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Has anyone heard from Neem? His clan was on its way to our vessel, but they never arrived. And he hasn't sent any messages. I'm beginning to worry. Bromai, that is unsettling. It reminds me of that old myth my grandfather used to tell. The disappearance of Eskal. This is all new stuff. We haven't read any of this stuff. I remember hearing that story as a child. One day Eskal's vessel simply stopped responding. The other clans searched and searched but found no trace. It was as if their missing friends had warped out of existence. That's no myth, friends. Eskal's clan existed and their story was real. What a curious event to have passed into myth. Our ancestors' ancestors were told that story when they were young. Are you sure it's true, Hyssop? There's the phone again. Well, that's an unknown call, so we're going to go ahead and swat that down. Apparently everybody wants to call the stream today. This is turning into an interview show, by the way. We're just going to start interviewing folks. Ikun, if you want to be alone, you are alone. Great quote. So this message was received centuries after the vessel was destroyed. It was a very long time ago, but yes, my clan's ancestors searched for Eskal's clan for a long time, but in the end, none of them were ever seen again. It's the only time in our history a vessel has ever disappeared this way. What? Hyssop, I hope you aren't comparing Eskal's story to my clan's vessel. Neem, my friend, we feared you were gone. Not yet. We aren't, but nearly. We found trouble during our warp. The triple suns of the bright spark star system exploded, and it was only a lucky coincidence we weren't caught in the blast. We'll meet you soon, Kanna. I'm relieved your clan is safe, Neem. It's good to hear your words. Any vessels nearby, remember to be extremely cautious of potentially unstable stars, which is most of them now. Whoa. Okay. So, yeah, that means that's a terrifying explanation as to why, like, the suns are exploding. I just assumed that our sun exploded because of their, like, weird experiment, but maybe not. By the way, for folks following along, yeah, Tom is relating chat with a story here, so you can follow along by scrolling up to the beginning. He was telling a story to entertain while I was on BRB mode. This is Eskal's vessel. This is all the stuff we read before. Finds that are part of the vessel. Yeah, I just want to make sure we... Okay. Huh. Well, it feels like the only other thing that I can think of is that I'm going to try to draw one more little drawing in this thing real quick. Imagine being born at the end of the universe. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking about, right? Like, that's so wild to me. The pattern we put in is still there. That's gotta suck. Yeah, exactly. Like, well, and to be like this space explorer, right? Where like you launch off and you're like, cool, I'm gonna explore my solar system. And to find out you're stuck in a 22-minute loop. But the only reason you're stuck in a 22-minute loop is probably because it's the end of the universe. And you've activated some weird alien failsafe device. Like, holy buckets. Okay, it still has my pattern drawn in here. That pattern didn't seem to do much. I feel like we've found maybe all I can find right now. So now we'll go back to our ship. I mean, see if we can even get out of here. Mr. Recorder in the room below. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I don't want to miss any lore, so that's thank you for that. Like this room in here, like if you go down below where the yeah, I think that's the one I read on the last loop, if it's this one that's floating here. Yeah, if it's this guy, I found this guy. Yep. Yeah, this is about their yeah, this is where they talked about, like, they just punched it. Because they were like, oh, we found the signal. Which is, you know, again, this thing that they've basically been looking for generations. Is it a bad idea to take this warp core with me? I feel like I kind of want to take this warp core with me. We're going to take it. They talked about how important this warp core was back on Bertle Hollow. Because they were... they were basically like, we should go to the ship to get it, and then talked about how terrifying Dark Bramble is. Which, of course, they're not wrong. Oh god, my ship is all the way out here. That warp core seems very unintact. Yeah. The side of it is all... Like as you're holding it, it's just like, look at that part. Broken glass. Now, how do we get out of here is the question. You know what I should have done, and this is what I should do when I go explore this place. I should have left. Can I put this down? I can open the hatch. Okay. Ooh, there we go. Death is the fastest way. Yeah. You're not wrong. Thank you for your patience in letting me finish the story. Tom, I will go back into the chat replay and and I will see your story. See, what a good guy to not only tell a story, but to entertain chat while I had to take a call. That's somebody who's got your back right there. Love it. Okay. Well, the vessel's here. Let's see if there's any way out of this horrible cave system that we've encountered. I mean, by the way, if you go back to Gabbro, you can get an ability by talking to him. That's the meditate one, right? The, yeah, okay, I need to talk to him, because I somehow have missed out on that, but... Yeah, yep, okay. Oh. That's how we make it out. Wild, the ship was literally right here. Okay, cool. Gabbro's on the Giant, right? Our buddy Gabbro. I got you and my kids are spamming emotes in your chat with the Xbox remote. I apologize. No, don't apologize. No problem. I didn't know there was any way out. Yep. See, I just YOLO'd my way through the giant opening there. Apparently, if you go to the ship, and then that one in the ceiling is the way out. That's pretty tragic, though, right? That they were that close to getting out. But their ship was literally entangled within this giant mess of stuff. Once they find a send button, this is going to get messy. That's funny. Prepared for emote spam incoming. Alright, our buddy Gabbro here. Oh, there it is. I didn't even know you could actually chat with an Xbox controller. That's pretty funny. Alright, here's Giant's Deep. I've got some work to do on Giant's Deep anyway. I feel like this island here is maybe the key to getting down into the ocean. Right? Okay. Let's see what's here. I'm still holding this stupid thing. Oh, I can drop it here. Alright, cool. It's on this planet now. That's fine. Did you follow the path next to Feldspar's ship? Yes, and so that took me... Basically, like, I saw this thing, but it was like... I didn't understand it 100%. He said, like, go check it out, and I didn't really see... I should maybe go back to that, because now I feel like I would probably understand more of what's going on. But yeah, I did. Yeah, you kind of got to just yeet yourself. The Orbital Cannon Construction Island. So... Yeah, there's definitely... Like, I have a note that says there's more to explore there. And I haven't found what it is. That is perhaps important to getting the core. Okay. I should go back there and just look around. Tom continually spamming the yeet yourself emote. Ouch. Yeah, you go down so far and then you just can't get down any farther. How to get to the core of the issue. See what you did there. Oh, we're gonna get exploded again. That means we've had 2 full successful cycles of knowledge, though. That's pretty good. The construction yard here is what we're talking about. Oh, that's a great song to pair with this. Holy cow. Here comes the sun. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Here comes the sun. That is a fantastic choice. Because I know basically the part of the cannon that fell off is down there. I just haven't quite figured out how to get down there. Oh yes, they're eating pizza and slamming the Xbox remote. That sounds like kids. Now, how do you get past that current? I feel like maybe getting lifted off would probably do it. Alright, let's talk to this guy and see if I can get this ability real quick before we reset. Because I somehow missed it from him. The old Pikachu spam. There's Pikachu spam. It must be one of the conversation options that I missed. We're gonna die, buddy! How do you stay so calm? Deep breaths, no seriously, I meditate. Want me to teach you? It'll be the next loop before you know it. Sure, why not? Okay, close your eyes. Well, we're about to... Okay, so Feldspar tells you how to get into the core, not get past the current. Second one. Yeah, there we go. We got it. We got it, guys. We got it. Feldspar tells you how to get into the core, not get past the current. Yeah, he, So what I did was I talked to him. He said, go down that tunnel. I did. I got teleported into... And I couldn't really place it, but now it seems like what I was looking at was that island that I was on that had the giant squiddy. And so my theory is that you have to be on that island with the squiddy there and get tornadoed. Is probably it. You got the ability in the menu now. Haha, meditate until next loop. Oh. Nice. Okay. So when you meditate until next loop... Okay. That's good to know. We're going to have to experiment with that. That feels important. That place was on the surface of Dark Bramble somewhere. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. Okay. I didn't put that together until just now. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Okay. Let's go to Dark Bramble. Let's go check that out. Thank you, Totes. Yeah. Because I, like... There's a couple of times, too, where it's been stuff like that, where it's like, what does it all mean? Yeah, meditate until next loop. Embrace the inevitability of death. 6 of one, half dozen of the other. Exactly. I felt okay telling you because it has absolutely no relevance whatsoever. Nice. And that's what I, like, that's what I love about this game, but that's what also, like, keeps my brain, like, just, like, stewing, is that there's all these pieces that always feel like they're significant, right? But some of them are just colorful background pieces of lore, and then some of them are like, this is turbo important. I hope you paid attention to this. And I'm like, I don't know if I did or not. Okay, here we go around Dark Bramble. I gotta figure out how to get to the core of that planet. Because I'm the other part of it that, like, and I think the other struggle that I have with this game too is that sometimes, like, there are things that I learned early in the game, because sometimes you'll just stumble your way into stuff, and then you have to try to recall that later when you get more relevant information. Fun fact, you can break reality in the high energy lab, and it's an ending. Also, this game has multiple endings. Yeah, Altorn Occam, who I think is maybe still lurking in chat, but he, like my second session, I think, I stumbled upon the high energy lab, and they basically walked me to that one. Because you can duplicate your scout And then, yeah, they showed him that on the first stream or two. Well, and the kazoo theme that plays when you break reality is just, mwah, you know, chef's kiss. Perfect. Nobody should miss that. Yeah, it feels like required viewing. I was laughing pretty hard when that kazoo theme kicked in. That had better be on the official soundtrack. Okay. Alright, we're not really finding too much. Oh yeah, by the way, all the music in this game is super intentional. Yeah. Yeah, I've noticed that as you stumble upon like major discoveries or things, there's good musical cues. I'm looking for that squid thing that I found when it's Feldspar, right? Feldspar, who's at the core of this planet. When he sent me through that tube, basically. Yeah, it's called A Terrible Fate. Nice. A little bit of foreshadowing. Okay. Let's go back to the... This seems like a largely futile effort. I won't tell you where it is, but if you go to it and open your map, you will see where you are. Okay, yeah. Jellyfish is kind of buried in a crack, so you can't find it conventionally. It's probably, now that I think about it, though, it's probably here, maybe? Let's look. Frozen jellyfish. Haha. Oops, nope. There we go. Feldspar documented their attempt to eat this enormous jellyfish frozen in the ice. The outside was all rubbery and tough, possibly because it insulates the jellyfish's insides from getting zapped by electricity. Feldspar decided to venture into jellyfish's interior cavity to see if it tasted any better on the inside. After tasting the inside of the jellyfish, Feldspar concluded that these jellyfish are only useful for insulation from electricity. That's what you need to find. There's no reason to go back. Okay. Good. Good. So, here. Maybe we climb inside this jellyfish, ride the comet, ride the vomit comet, ride the tornado, and go into the center? Question mark. I wonder if I just go inside that jellyfish if there's anything to find there, honestly. It's encased in ice though, isn't it? I think it is. On a completely unrelated note, have you visited the Southern Observatory on Brittle Hollow yet? I have not. In fact, last stream, and that's actually one of the things that I set out to find on this stream, and I got distracted. And my own, like, distractible nature, we'll say, is working against me. Because bright, shiny object syndrome, huge problem for me in this game. Because there's just so much. Hi, Quantum Moon. There's just so much to find that I'm constantly like, maybe over here. Should I look over here? I also need to find more over here, and I'm not sure what it is. Because I have a note that specifically states, at this place, there is more to find. I believe it's right here. The construction yard. There's more to explore here. So the whole, like, there's more to explore here system just has me constantly going like, what is it? I'm sure it's like one notepad. Okay, so you have kind of found this information in the wrong order. The jellyfish is the second step on reaching the core. Now that's interesting. I'm pretty sure I read all this stuff. This is where they talk about... Yeah. I've read this note like 3 different times because I've come back here multiple times. And I'm like, maybe it's here. This is where they talk about building the device. They talk about throttling it back because they're worried about giving it maximum power. Okay. Yeah, and that's kind of what I was wondered about too, Totes, is that some of this stuff... Go other side, left side? Oh, I think I even see it. I think you're right. Thank you. Original username 29. Okay. Let's go see. Burp. Hey, there we go. should have gone that way. That's alright. We can go this way. Hooray. We just Mario our way there. No big deal. See, I don't think I used this one. I've used the stuff over there, but I don't think... Brittle Hollow Projection Stone. Okay, let's just take that over to the other side. Let's go see what's up. I don't think there's anything to read it over here, if I remember correctly. Yeah. Okay. Okay, this way. This way! That would probably be why you haven't tried figuring out the first step. Because I haven't found this yet. Pretty important. Yeah. And that's why that system of, like, you haven't found everything here yet is really useful, but also, like, mega frustrating, because I'm just like, where is it? And it's just some random, like, stone that I just didn't pick up. Okay. Oh, look at that. Yeah, here's inside the observatory. See if he gets it. Okay. So, these things... Those twister pads in the background, right? Those feel very important because... I mean, they've got to be related to this, right? Just got to be. And I know these activate. I've actually had these activate on me before because they have, like when the twister comes over this island, you can stand in them. Actually, let's read the notes associated with this, right? Maybe there's some more clues here. Because I haven't read any of this. Kanoi. Cassava. Kanoi, Daz, and I were lifting orbital probe cannon components into orbit for assembly, and one somehow sank down beneath the current. Daz. Kanoi, you should have seen it. We'd thought it was impossible for any cannon components to sink even partially below the current, but ours sank straight to the core. Daz. Cassava convinced me not to try to recreate the phenomenon myself, using other cannon parts, but we're very curious to know what happened. How could something pass through the current? Kanoi, my gratitude for your interesting question. This is exciting. Spire constructed a model of Giant's Deep here at Brittle Hollow's Southern Observatory, and it reveals how an object might sink below the current. Aha, so that's what we were looking at in the background. Kanoi, I'm unable to grasp the answer by looking through the projection pool. If I visit the observatory, would you kindly explain? Okay, so we have to go to the observatory then. Aha. Aha. Okay. So if we go there, there's information there. Already 9 minutes into this loop. Yikes. Okay. Now we gotta get to that darn observatory. Oop. Going to space, y'all. Going to space, no big deal. Okay. That seems like the next logical course of action, then. We're down. See what happens when we drop. See, we just dropped just below the... Okay. Yeah, we don't go that far deep. Okay, so they should have some notes there relating to their experiments. So they tested how to get below the current. They have an answer. We need to find that answer. This also should, hopefully... Yeah, okay. So we've found everything here. Southern Observatory now links here as well. We've had some more notes here. There's a door to the observatory on the surface, but it's broken. There's a path beneath the surface that leads to the observatory. The trailhead starts at Brittle Hollow's equator. Okay. That's we gotta find. We just circle the equator so we find it then. The Nomai at the Southern Observatory constructed a model of Giant's Deep that reveals how an object might sink below the strong ocean current. So, here we go. Okay. Explore here. Gabbro still... Okay. Okay. We'll come back to Gabbro when we solve more secrets. Cool. Let's go find this thing. There's a path beneath the surface. Starts at the equator. Okay. So we have to find the trailhead. Okay. Exciting. Here we go. We had some big brain moments for the Quantum Moon. See if we can get some big brain moments for Brittle Hollow. Totes. Just wondering, considering how you visited the High Energy Lab, if you've learned anything about the towers on the Ash Twin yet. That was so continuing my theme of probably like bumbling my way into stuff, Totes. I was at the High Energy Lab like turbo early. So, by the way, I had not mentioned it earlier. I wanted to compliment you on your sexy mic spikes and stabilizer fins. Thank you. That's a new shock mount that I just got not too long ago, and I like it very much. Let's see. Where's the High Energy Lab here? Are there notes here? Hadn't seen them yet. You talking about these boys here? Yeah. I bought this new mount for my microphone because I've got it on an arm, and the old mount was picking up like some rumble whenever I would type. So, got a nice new shock mount for it, which I'm very happy with. So, to answer your question, Totes, yeah, I've been to the High Energy Lab. I've explored a decent amount of stuff. Oh boy, we're gonna hit that moon. Ooh, that was close. You have an entry for the towers. Ouch! Somebody take the number of that ship, or that it just hit us. Okay, let's go to the equator quick. Oh my gosh! Stop throwing stuff at me. Oh, our landing camera is busted. That has not happened before, and that is bad. Okay. Never landed with a busted landing camera before. Whoopsie! Might want to study that at some point. Okay. Yes. The Ash Twin Towers. This one here. Several large Nomai towers form a ring around the Ash Twin's equator. The White Hole Station was used as a model for these towers, which were built for the Ash Twin. Yeah. So those are my notes. I definitely have to just figure out what's going on there. What I might do is, like, when I have an early part of a loop, I might spend some more time just flying around there. Because I was kind of early in my thinking, like, oh, maybe the crack is just, you know, maybe you have to let all the sand out before you can... But then I, like, just ran around like, oh my god, it's gonna all blow up. We're all gonna die. And I didn't really find too much. So I should go back and have a more purposeful visit to the Ashen Twin, because I really just kind of was goofing around a couple of times. This looks like this might be a trailhead. No, this is the camp. This is the camp. Maybe it's both. Let's see. I've come up here once before. Let's do this. Do this. Pivot a little bit. Let's mark this here. We can come back if we need to. I'm not sure if that's the right spot, but you can fly in and land on the bridges underground if you want. Yeah, I wondered about that. Since the holes open up, like, it feels like there's room enough to get your ship in. Also, there's a shortcut somewhere. I do love shortcuts. You know, we've talked about taking our ship inside Brittle Hollow a bunch, and we've never done it. It really does feel like now's the time. It feels like that's where we gotta go. This is the beacon. Okay, so this is on the equator, and this is a trailhead. Can we get to the observatory going this way? Let's just go down. Oh my god. Well, there's a bigger hole. Now we can really go. It's also a light there. Got all these gravity rocks. Okay, we're going north, not south. That's a problem. This way appears much more southish. Hazard Scout. I mean, this is south here. Oh, we're getting pulled into the black hole. Come on out. Best place to start, in my opinion, is the gravity cannon. Oof. Exterior hull damage. Oh, okay. We're just getting pulled in. Oops. Might be a bit too late to take the normal way, to be honest. Yeah. Yeah, probably. Yeah, we're getting pretty late in this cycle now, actually. This is Whitehole Station. We've pretty much been here. I think that's the first time I've been through the black hole where I've actually gotten my my ship all the way through. Comet. Should I check out the Comet while we're late in this loop? Sure. I haven't pulled the ship back, though. I don't know if that matters. It actually seems like maybe it doesn't. Let's mark the Comet quick. Burp. Let's go to the Comet. No, my shuttle. It's way far away from the sun, though. So maybe next time loop we'll go straight to Brittle Hollow and see if we can find that observatory. Whoa! Here's two things you might want to know. Chert reacts differently later on in the loop than at the end of the loop. Also, later in the loop, there is a small Nomai structure in one of the volcanoes in Hollow's Lantern. Oh. Uh-huh. Alright, this is the sunward side here. That's good to know. I was wondering what to do on that moon. Because it felt like there really wasn't much to do. But yeah, I suppose if it, like, expends all of its energy, right? Like, you can... As the lava clears, then you can probably get... Okay, that makes a lot of sense. We'll go check that out, too. Where's my ship damage? I have some kind of ship damage. I know I do. I think it was on the top, actually. Yep, there we go. Upper hull. Oh, I've never seen that. Outer Wilds Ventures. Nice. Okay. Please get closer to the sun. Because they were talking about a fissure on the sunward side, which feels like this. This opens up. Maybe the ice has to melt, and then we can go down here. Keep on the sunny side of life. Another good, another good selection for this. I just can't stop hearing "Here Comes the Sun" now every time. Oh, here's our favorite place in the whole solar system. Hello. Just casually passing by. No big deal. Okay. I wish I could build a campfire in different places so that I could actually, like... Because I know I can meditate until the next loop, which is, you know, I give up. But I really wish I could, like... There was some sort of time dilation effect that I could do, right? Like I could just speed things up or slow things down. But I guess the way to do that is patience. I can just be a... Oh, hey. No. Why did you eject me from that? What just happened? Oh, I probably got pulled in by the gravity of the giant. Oh, no. Oh, no. Well, it's been real. Can I don't have enough thrust. Bye. Yeah, exactly. That must have been the giant that did that, right? It has to have been. We're making up the difference, though. I mean, just a really long burn. You just experienced 5 years of physics development all at once, dog? Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Just like I just got... I mean, it was literally, my home planet needs me. I must go now. And away I went. I'm sure my ship is also... Oh yeah, ship totally gone. 100%. Comets. Yeah, they're super fun to ride on. Okay, no, we're still going to be on a wrong trajectory here. Let's do a solid burn here, maybe, and... Oh, we just don't have enough propellant. We just don't have enough propellant. As you pass the Atlarock, yeah, exactly. Oh my god! Oh my god! That thing was going straight into the sun. Okay, well, that was a fun way to die. Thank you for the respects. Original username. That was, Alright. Let's find this observatory. Let's do that. Forgot to mention the comet, it collides with the sun once it has expanded. Yep. That feels like something someone needs to experience, so, I'm glad we got there. There have been so many of those moments in this game. Good luck staying on the surface of that comet, but yeah, observatory, yeah. Yeah. This game. I love it so much. Oh, man. As I said, in my opinion, best place to start is a gravity cannon. Awesome. That makes sense too, because I think as I was looking at it, it is right there on the equator. So we'll start there. We will start there. Original username. Thank you. We're up to 17 views right now, according to the metrics, which is, as far as this stream goes, I think that's it's a new lap record. So that is exciting. Thanks for hanging out, and there's people lurking, there's people, just watching, there's people chatting. I saw Haley's comet, she waved. Okay. Whoa, wait a minute. I know you said that starting at the gravity cannon is the way to go, but this look at this. This is right on the equator. This looks like a trailhead. I mean, maybe we try this? Let's try this. Not giving up on the idea of doing the gravity cannon, but this looks like that's a trailhead. If you haven't explored down there, you might want to at some point. Yeah, I did really early on because I found the original settlement. But it does say there's more to explore here too. Yeah, black hole sleeps below, pro tip. This is the old settlement, yeah. Yep. Yeah, my computer says I haven't found everything here yet either. So while we're here and we have a full loop on Brittle Hollow, maybe should find the rest of this stuff too. This is where they talk about how unstable it is. Yeah, their temporary settlement. They also have their shrine to the Eye of the Universe, which I think I've read this stuff before. Here's everything we can recall about the signal we encountered while on board the vessel. I'm pretty sure I read all this stuff. The signal was older than the universe's... Yeah. We've read this stuff. So, the Nomai clan... They basically said they've never found anything like it. They must find the eye. Yeah. Okay. there's just always, like, because these caverns all, excuse me, collapse and wind in on each other. It's just hard to tell, like, where important stuff may be. Also, I believe all of these structures, like, eventually kind of, like, collapse and stuff, too, so we're in a bit of a time crunch. I don't know if we found this one yet. Pain of your absence is sharp and haunting, and I will give anything not to know it, anything but never knowing you at all, which would be worse. I can only hope you are safe, Keek, wherever you are. Oh, love notes. Okay, I'm trying to do science here. You guys are putting love notes. I don't know if we've done this. We warped to follow the curious signal from the eye of the universe. Where we arrived was wrong. It wasn't where we tried to go. Suppose it wasn't a problem with the vessel, but with our destination. Oh, yeah, yeah. This is where they talk about... Because they were trying to find the quantum moon, right? Yeah, this, I've seen all this stuff, too. Okay. Okay, trees are here. That's good. What else? Uh-oh. Yeah, well, okay. Meditate until next loop. We're not gonna go through that again. We're gonna reset there. I tried to get fancy. All right, we're going to the gravity cannon. We're going to the observatory. We're gonna get that stuff. Just remembering how much of a biatch it is to find everything here. Yeah, it's a lot of these structures. Like that's kind of the other issue that I had with their other city too. Like that's their temporary settlement, and then the hanging city is. I feel like it's that way too. Like there's just constantly, and in the hanging city it's even worse sometimes because there's all those pathways that you can like absolutely see, but then they're broken, you know, because the city's falling apart. I kind of lucked my way into the quantum stone that was associated with that tower on Brittle Hollow, because like it fell into the black hole like right around the time that like I fell into the black hole. Whoops, just saw chat rules won't happen again. No worries. No worries, totes. Okay, we're going to go to the equator. We're going to go to the cannon. Because original username is onto something there. That seems to be the easiest place to find. Okay, it's right over there too, so that's perfect. Let's descend quickly so we don't get struck by the moon. Okay, here we go. Okay. Well, there's buildings here too, so that's a little promising. Okay. Let's just look around here a little bit before we set down. Gravity cannon, yes. That looks like a trailhead there. There's also something there. There's, if you scroll down, Tom, if you're on in the browser, you can see it. If you're looking on like Xbox or something, it's probably harder to see. Yeah, filled out a little bit more of the info section and stuff too. Okay, let's start here. Yeah, on the Xbox. Nope, on mobile, on both mobile and Xbox. Yeah. Yeah, those would be a little bit harder. Going up doesn't seem like a tremendously good idea, but we can... Okay, my ship is right here. Oh. Okay. I don't know if I've read this projection stone. Let's find out. Well, I can also project myself somewhere. So this is the same... Oh, no, no, no. This is the tower we've been to. Okay. Alright. Rules? Who needs rules? Let children chew on controllers. Mwahaha! I mean, you know, sometimes that happens. Not always stuff you can do about it. Oh, this is the... Okay, so we've read this same tome, but we just found it in the tower. Okay. This is the punishment for using an inferior method of gaming. Hey, we're all right here. Everybody's welcome. We got Xboxes, we got PCs. I mean, I happen to be playing this on PC, so, don't get me wrong. I'm a big fan, but, Okay, so we're gonna go this way. This way. Do a little hover slam landing there. Okay. Everybody is welcome, but not everybody is right. Joking, by the way. That's funny. Okay. So we here at the gravity cannon. Okay, let's read some of these trailhead markers and see if maybe we can... Alright, so this is the crossroads, implying that we can, get many places. Leave me a note that says where the observatory is, please. Southern Observatory, south. Alright, we're on to something. Let's go. We are vaguely heading south. Okay, so let's go this way. Please take me the right way. Okay, I think I've even been this way before, but I probably took like a wrong... Oh boy. We're gonna go this way, yeah? Yeah, okay, there we go. Be decisive. I did. Some of this can collapse if you're too late. Yeah. Sort of what I was worried about there. Okay, this is definitely more south-ish. Oh my gosh, look at all this stuff. Holy buckets. Yeah, I think that's my problem. I've been too late before, and all this stuff has collapsed into the black hole. Okay, if we can go here and get a little bit of height. Come on, more height, more height, more height than this. No, okay. No, man, no, 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 no. Okay. Let's try that again. I think if I had hit the A button to give me more vertical thrust sooner, I'd have been alright. We're going to test that theory. I could probably maybe also go... Well, probably maybe. That's a fun thing to say. I might have been able to go the left path. The left one looks like maybe it came out a little bit above that. It's funny that those are so badly misaligned. Boy, this meditate until next loop thing is a real lifesaver, though. I can't believe I missed that in the conversation options with him before. All my training with JRPGs should have prepared me for exploring every option in the dialogue tree, yet somehow it did not. I have never seen the meditate until next loop option. I are jealous now. Okay, so I feel better. Thank you, Tom, because I know you've played this quite a bit too. It's great. Quality of life improvement, a big time. Okay, let's go. We're gonna get there. It's not one of the things they added. Oh, I think it's one of the things they added in an update. Nice, okay. Yeah, I can see that being a big, like, you know, especially them being a slightly smaller studio, right? Like, they probably watched people play this game and, you know, saw how it played out and just went, yeah, that probably actually would have been nice. So good on them if that's how it happened. Southbound and down. And then we all start trucking. Exactly. Exactly, Tomasiti. Yeah, by the way, folks who are hanging out, if you're lurking or if you just found the stream, if you drop us a follow, would be much appreciated. One of the best ways you can support newer streams is hang out, watch, follow, and come back. So we've got some great people here chatting. We've got some other great people here just lurking. So yeah, it's been a really fun day today. Along with a hint on how to get into Ash Twin, which meant it was more difficult than was reasonable, which is also when I played this game, I'm still salty. Ash Twin must be pretty tough then. I'm sure at some point, like, that's the thing too. I go into all these streams and I'm like really optimistic. Like, I don't know, maybe this is the stream where I put it all together. And then we just, like, the rabbit hole is just so deep in this game. Like, there's just so much more stuff to explore all the time. Which is, I think, the reason I love it and why I keep streaming it. Because I've pretty much pledged to play none of this game off stream. So, if you go back in the VODs, all of my playthrough stuff is here. If you're at all interested. And actually, I'm spinning up a YouTube channel here too, so that I can long-term archive the VODs too. It is, but if I'm here when you do it, I will make sure you get the hints because nobody needs to go through what I went through. Okay, cool. I do appreciate that, Totes. Wrong way, bro. What do you mean? Wait, never mind. I'm an idiot. I was like, yeah, Southern Observatory. No, I actually do appreciate that because there's like a fine line between like, oh, this is a fun and challenging riddle, and like, I want to die. Like, and that's a really like fine line there too. Because there have been some points even in this game where I've just been like, kind of on the verge of discovering stuff, and then I'm just like, in order for me to continue having fun, I should probably go elsewhere. So that's why I've got some of these like, you know, clues that are not 100% worked out, because I would just work on something for a while and then I'm like, maybe it's more fun if I go this way. So okay, both of those seem to be slightly below, so we've just got to be prepared to hit it, which if I do it slightly earlier, like here, yeah, there we go, easy peasy. Okay, and then we've got gravity stones to follow here. Look out for the gravity crystals, they shine purple. Yep, these guys are right here. Ooh. Although, okay, and then some of them are broken, looks like. So we do this. Ooh. Good luck, friend. Thank you. Oh no! Oh no! No! Oh no! It's bad. Right. Whoops. Okay. Making progress. Making progress. Not again! Exactly. That's why one of the funniest things, Totes, in the game is that message that's there at Whitehole Station, which is like, you know, if you accidentally fell into the black hole, don't worry, it happens. Like, it's clearly there as the, like, wink. We know you just fell into the black hole. Again. I am so sorry. No problem, man. It's absolutely the streamer's curse, though, right? Like, it's just, good luck. Hey, thanks. Dead. If you watch any, like, Kaizo Mario stuff on Twitch, which I don't think I will stream because I'm not that good, that kind of stuff happens all the time, too. Like, where people are like, this is it, man. You got to run. Like, insta-death almost immediately follows. Oh, we don't want to go to Hollow's Lantern. We don't want to go to Brittle Hollow. Right when you were reading Good Luck Friend, you missed the next Graph Crystal. Reading chat is the #1 death of anybody who streams on Twitch. Gotta be. I've seen a Kaizo TAS, and I don't think that really counts. Yeah, Totes, if you're interested in checking out like a really, really fun like Kaizo run, and obviously this is not going to be representative of what it's like to play Kaizo, because your first time through is just going to be hundreds of hours of dying. Games Done Quick did a run of Grand Poo World 2, and one of my favorite Twitch streamers, actually, Barbarous King, made that game, and he is on the couch. So Mitch Flower Power is playing the game. Grand Pooh Bear is there on the couch, and so is Barbarous King. Oh yeah, you've seen that? Yeah, just absolutely wild. One of my favorite Kaizo runs I think I've ever seen. Because Mitch is just more machine than man. Like, he's just annihilating that game. And to have Barb there on the couch, you know, being able to speak to all the design decisions that he made, and then have Pooh there, you know, with him too, because he's the guy who the game is named after. Just, it was Really, really amazing. Never watched GDQ for a good example of playability of a game, but to be amazed. Yeah, no kidding. No kidding. Some stuff that speedrunners do just I mean, it's just unreal. The people who make those are evil and it's funny. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the whole idea of just like, well, in this troll, what I wanted people to experience was, you know, they live for that moment where people look up at the camera and they're like, ah, screw you. You know, yeah. It's so funny. Abe Lincoln, who was here earlier, will occasionally stream some Kaizo-related content. Because he is much better at the Marios than I am. Why is that already destroyed? Huh? Is that RNG? Does that happen sometimes? Alright. Well, we still got both of our other things here, so we're fine. I enjoyed the Titanfall 2 GDQ run, and it inspired me to try and fail to run it. Yeah, I've never tried to run a game. I've come close to being like, maybe I'll just see what it's like, but I think it requires like such a different way of playing the game that I don't think it's for me. But the people who do it, like, it's an amazing talent. Maybe if there was a certain game that I just really was obsessed with playing over and over again. Okay, so that feels like Matt Mardigan. Afternoon, everybody. Hey, how you doing, buddy? Good to see ya. Thanks for dropping by, dude. There it is. There's the observatory. Yep. Okay. Cool. That's how we get there. Now we just gotta watch these grav crystals. Okay. Yep, so up here. Boop. Alright, now we just gotta see where they go and where they end. Aha, see, we walked forward instead of walking this way. Okay. You gonna try to yeet? I mean... maybe? That feels really dangerous. Although I don't see another... This gravity crystal's deactivated, right? That one doesn't work. Although that is the correct ground orientation, so maybe we just go this way. Yeah? Yeah. Okay. I am speed. Woo! Okay. Here we go. Might as well be... Or Black Hole Sun. Yeah, 90s songs. There's actually that's a good point. Several 90s songs that feel quite appropriate. Okay. We're doing good. That was a wild, nausea-inducing ride. Yeah. All the gravity stuff in this game, like, really well done, but also, like, I'm gonna barf. Oh, we're there. Okay. We are here. We made it. We can open this now. This is the door we couldn't get in before. Alright. Success, peoples. Success. Alright, now to find its secrets. This is probably gonna take us... Okay, so here we are on the platform. Okay. Okay. I'm really scared about what that is. I don't want to... I'm gonna just fly over it. I don't want it to be another... Like, everything on this planet is a trapdoor to a black hole. Like, that's just what it is. Alright, so here's their study, clearly. Alright, Cassava's construction yard has been using the cyclones on Giant's Deep to lift orbital probe cannon parts into orbit. That's a good idea. But one component was pushed down past the current that usually prevents anything from sinking. Spire and I are crafting a model to determine why this happened. An update. It's now clear that there are two different types of cyclone. Most cyclones on Giant's Deep rotate clockwise. These are the cyclones Cassava typically uses to send components into orbit. Aha, so we need a counterclockwise boy. Okay. There also exists a rarer type of cyclone that spins the opposite direction and pushes objects beneath the waters and below the current. Wow. Okay. Wow. My gratitude, Spire. Kanoi is showing me your handiwork, and I'm intrigued by this secondary type of cyclone. Was it really necessary to build a model to tell me that? Stay luck. This one? This one. The model will be useful as we continue monitoring Giants Deep. Also, I very much wanted to make a model. I really like these people. Okay, so that's counterclockwise. That's clockwise. Whee! Whee! Whoa. Nice. Okay, so that one takes you to the... Yep, and this one pushes you now. Nice. Clockwise, counterclockwise. Okay, let's see what's up here, too, at the top of the observatory. Since it took us a while to get here, should make sure we have... Oh, and there's more. Look at that. Look at that. More lore. Oh. Oh, cool. Man, I wonder if the Nomai hung out here and took dates here, right? Be a pretty cool place for makeouts. Okay, I missed this. Must have been at the end of a loop. Yeah. So you can see... Oh, and you just add stuff to it. Cool, look at this. It's like the whole solar system. There's Brittle Hollow. There's Giants Deep. Dark Bramble. The Eye of the Universe. Where the heck is that? Oh. Oh my. What? Whoa. Oh my goodness. It's whoa. It's everywhere and nowhere. Yeah, exactly. Where the heck is that? It's the same question that Nomai had. Exactly. I am now right there with them. What the heck is that? All right, let's read what these notes are that they left us. What have we learned thus far in our search for the Eye of the Universe? Suppose the Eye doesn't wish to be found. Cassava, how can you suggest that? The Eye's signal called out to summon us to this star system. I'm aware. I grew up hearing the Eye's story, yet we're no closer to finding it than you were when you first arrived here. Plume, those of us on the vessel originally followed the Eye's signal to this star system, but we were unable to warp to the Eye itself. The locator we built on the Atlarock and the new, more sensitive locator we built here were both unable to detect any trace of the Eye's signal. Whoa. Hypothesis, the Eye has stopped emitting its signal. Based on our knowledge of the quantum moon, we believe the Eye is in orbit around this star system's sun. This would mean that the Eye is located within a finite, albeit enormous, range. Wow. Okay. Big time lore happening here. Big time lore, Thomas E.T. I love that lore emote, dude. Whew. Good thing they built this dome out of pretty stern stuff. Oh, the quantum moon was just there. Hello. Kanoi, how should our methods change as we continue our search for the Eye of the Universe? Mallow, we know what the Eye looks like thanks to the quantum moon. So what if we try to find the Eye visually instead? Let's send out a probe. Aha! Okay, so this is the probe. This is why they built it. Mallow's idea is clever, but we have no idea where the Eye is in relation to here. The probability of launching a probe in the correct direction would be absurdly small. I believe I have a solution for that problem. Have you spoken with Raimi and Pi about the technology they're developing? We need to build a probe launching mechanism to cover those long distances quickly. A cannon in orbit around a celestial body would circumvent the need to escape gravity's pull. Giants Deep would be a good choice. It's furthest from the sun, so it would provide the best angles for launch. And it's moonless, except when the quantum moon is visiting. Yes, let's build the cannon in orbit around Giant's Deep. As we couldn't find the eyes signal using 2 different devices built for this exact purpose, we should discontinue this search method. Crazy. Wow. Alright. So... Here's what I think is probably going to happen. Okay. I think the best way to get to the core of Giant's Deep, which is where we need to go. So in theory, you can get to the core of Giant's Deep now. Yeah, exactly. Well, and the other piece that we have is that electrical resistance from the octopus people, little octopus remnants, is important. So what I would probably do, given this new information, is die. Because I would probably go take my ship into one of those cyclones, get flung down there, probably get zapped and die. I'm wondering if instead what I need to do is go... I've read this before too. I think I need to maybe go to that island where the fish is. Yeah, I've read all this before. And use that squiddy. I really wish I could take his ship, because my ship is a long way away. Although I can cover big distances pretty quickly. As long as we don't fall in a giant hole. Ugh! That hurt. Okay, yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Oh god. Whew! Okay. Don't fall into a black hole on the way to the ship. I mean, do we have enough time to give it a try? I say, let's give it a shot. I think we're pretty deep into this cycle, though. I would say something here, but I really want to see how this turns out. Yep. I would be doing the same thing. Okay. Away! Sun's getting bigger. That's for sure. If I were smart, I would just get clear of the gravity well and tag it, but, you know, keep looking around. Alright, fine. I'm tired of looking. Here we go. Tornado simulation, Southern Observatory. Then it links back to the probe cannon so we can find the ocean depths. Okay, so ocean depths. Tag it. We're going. We're going down deep. Going down deep. Deep into the ocean where it's deeper than deep. Okay. Here we go. So we have to look for counterclockwise cyclones, and they are the rarer ones. So what I like about this too is that at some point they well, first off, I just like the idea that they were, oh, hey, look. There's an island that just got blasted into orbit. I like the idea that they were just straight up, instead of using rockets to launch stuff that they built on this planet, they were just like, how about these cyclones? We'll just use those, right? But then they accidentally discovered one. Okay, so that one's clockwise. They accidentally discovered one that went the wrong way. There should be a big group of those cyclones to the south. I think it's only found in that group. Okay. Clockwise. 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 Counterclockwise. Look at this guy. Right there. Okay, let's go. Whoa! Ship's log. Okay. Alright, so we're here. We are beneath the waves. I have no idea if there even is a way to get out. Looks like maybe there. Oh, no, don't get too close to that. Okay. Oh, hi. This guy appears to be... Oops. I mean, I don't know what I was expecting. My son says that Zappy Planet makes it giant, so that's why they call it Giant's Deep. I think that's probably a good idea, actually. I mean, this has to have something to do with the size of the planet, right? Because normally a planet this big you would think would be like a gas giant, but... So I wonder if I can... So the ones that are already zapping, right, I don't want to touch. But they also appear to be going up and down. I feel like I should fix my ship quick in case I need it. But I don't think I'll be using my ship to get in there. I think I need to wait until this guy, he's coming up. Okay. Okay, please disperse your electricity, sir. I don't want to get zapped when I touch you. Does he have to actually touch the surface before he... I think he just collided with the core, not the jellyfish? That's very possible. Ouch! Ugh. That hurt. Okay, that time. Okay. How do they not... Wait a minute. Okay, maybe the top is electrified. Yeah. This guy's not zapping, though, right now. Ugh! Okay, yeah, he still is. Ouch. Look, Ma, I'm Ben Franklin. Just playing around with electricity. Okay. So how do we... Can I... Yep. Still might be the core. Try it again. Yeah, okay, one more time. Ah! Okay. What else do I have at my disposal? There's a couple of these guys that aren't... Well, it's hard to tell, though. Yeah, see, that guy right there is not lit up. So the mouse in the maze zapped until they get it right. First Ghostbusters movie, anyone? Yeah, exactly. When they get close enough... Okay, so what's going on here? What am I supposed to find? It also kind of stinks that I can't get close enough to these guys. I'm amazed at how I passed this originally only just learning this information. That's this game, though. There's just so much stuff in this game that... It's like, how did I miss that? You just do. I feel like, Alright, let's watch this guy. Try going into them from below. So what I'm gonna do here, Totes, is, it feels like when they break the surface, they discharge. Gotta get something to get him to shed the... Yeah, maybe if we can go in from down below. Although, I don't know... Maybe here? Like this? Oh boy. Whoa! Here we are. Okay. Alright. Okay, so we're probably safe in here, I would guess. Okay, how do we get through? How do we get through? Hey, we're in the core. Here we go. Here we are. Let's descend. I thought they smelled bad on the outside. Okay. We may run out of air, which seems to be problematic. But we're gonna see what we can see while we're here. Ooh, maybe there's trees over there. That's the component, right? Oh, man. Yeah, I hope there's trees somewhere we're going. Me too. Me too, Tom. I also feel like we're getting awfully close to the end of the cycle here. Like, we're probably just going to have to come back here. Okay, where is... Okay, light would help. I've got plenty of fuel. The nice thing about being in water is you don't really have to worry about fuel too much. Okay, how do I get in? The entrance broke off. Oh, yeah, yeah. Yep, so it's right here. Yep. Yep, yep. Okay, anybody home? So this thing's only been at the bottom of this, like the center of this ocean planet for, you know, thousands of years, question mark? Okay. Nice! I wondered if that was going to happen. Just a bunch of water, like, rushing in. Uh-oh. That's the music, right? We're about to happen. Less than 22 minutes. Alright, let's just see what we can do. F. Already out. Yep. Yep, yep, yep. We're gonna have to come back. Oh, but there's stuff here. Hello. Okay. What are you? Oh, this tells me about the Ashen Twin. Okay, let's take the Ashen Twin projection stone. Oh, this is the vault, right? Okay. Okay. We have seen this. I think I've also read this one, but I'm just gonna go double check. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Yeah, this is old information. Yeah, Ash Twin Project. Wait, I haven't read that? What? Probe tracking module is ready to record each launch's flight trajectory and will automatically transmit all relevant data to you. On the other appendage, I'm now worried about this cannon's structural integrity and its crew's moral integrity. Once the probe determines the location of the Eye of the Universe, I'll send an alert directly to you and Raimi. Okay, that was definitely new information. Launch module stone. Probe tracking module. I am honored and terrified. Yeah, no, we read that one before. Okay. We're going to have to come back here, because there's just still way more that we haven't discovered yet. Okay. Okay. Well. Alright, now we'll get blown up. Read like the winds! Yeah, exactly. Let's go back here, and I guess what will be nice is that the ship will tell us just how much we picked up on that loop, and then we'll kind of see from there. Okay, I've done some research. If you check your logs, there may be a node called Ash Twin Tower Designs. That should give you all the info you need. Okay. That's good to know. Because I wonder if, like, that's the way this game always feels, too, is that there's a lot with it that, like, you can kind of brute force your way through, but there's also, like, clues that they've always kind of, like, carefully hidden here. Okay. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Okay. Let's go check the computer. So the ocean depths we now have... Okay. Pass through the electric barrier and reach the coral forest at the planet's core. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. Exactly, Tom. Probe tracking module automatically records a probe's trajectory and transmits the data to the Ash Twin project. Okay, so I bet there's actually some data there. Maybe. Okay. Let's Let's go find out. There's more to see. Whew. Also, wasn't it kind of a jerk move of our pal? My son Calvin says, I want you to go there and activate your dead. See, Feldspar could have just told us how to do it, right? He was like, I don't want to tell you how to do it, but go look at this thing. I'll give you a vague clue. Also, hi, Calvin. Yeah, we're just gonna read the notes. We're gonna see what's at the observatory, because so now that we know that this cannon, like the reason they built this cannon was because they couldn't track the signal any longer for the Eye of the Universe. This was the primary means that they were going to use to fire the cannon. What, he just wanted to stoke your curiosity? Yeah, that's true, Sir Malai. I mean, I suppose, like in the pure adventurer's spirit, right? He was like, I can't just give you all the information. How would that be fair to you? But at the same time, I'm like, dude, I just passed a bunch of anglerfish to come find you. Our ship feels kind of like a liability down there. So there's a couple of places you can actually dock it here on Giant's Deep where it, like, anchors it. What are you? Oh, that's his ship. That's our buddy's ship here. Oh, hi. Hello, island. It is very in character for Feldspar. Did you catch the detail of how he got past the currents? Yes. Yep. Because he basically said, oh, it's there at the end of that, well, he was trying to eat it, right? Like, he was trying to, like, eat the inside of the thing. And while he was doing that, he just happened to, like, probably accidentally get past the currents. Okay, where's the probe cannon island? That's where I want to dock. I think there's 2 different islands on this place that have yeah, one of these. So I think if you land here, your ship will stay anchored here. That's a no then? Oh, did I not? Okay. I get it. By the way the islands move, it's hard to get back on them sometimes. Yeah, exactly. Well, in this one I should be able to get back onto because it has the piece that sticks underneath the water, is my hope. And it should also keep my ship safe. So we're going to try that. Oh, I also need to just find the cyclone, right? Duh. I was all prepared to be like, oh, let's go. And I remembered, oh yeah. Do still need a cyclone. So what is the what is it then, Sir Molly? I don't mind spoilers on that, since I don't know if I'll make it back there to learn from myself. You can take your ship to the core unless they patched it. Oh, interesting. He went really fast. So, like, you literally just, like, slam it through there? Interesting. I kind of want to try it, but I kind of also don't. You need quite a bit of a run-up. Okay. Okay. That's really funny, though. Okay, so here's the vortexes. Oof. It's a lot more swimming than I bargained for. I also have to keep pretty clear of those guys that are moving in a semi-erratic pattern. It seems like perhaps a huge mistake to have left my ship behind, and we'll test that in just a moment. Just so darn slow. Okay, that's clockwise, that's clockwise. I think it's the recording you find next to the jellyfish after following the path behind his ship. Okay. Might be somewhere else, not entirely sure. Gotcha. Yeah, I probably just straight up missed it. Uh-oh, don't suck me in there, please. Nope. It would help if this planet did not have the gross gravity. Like, if I could actually hover, like, over there, that would be incredibly helpful, but oh well. That's also clockwise. That's also clockwise. Counterclockwise one is back there. Let's not get sucked up in this vortex, please. Please. Oof. I remember them mentioning you could have a run up and not make it, but I may just be remembering wrong. Okay, this one's counterclockwise. Yeah, it's only mentioned indirectly in passing, something about him falling and trying from farther away. Oh. Okay. Okay. Alright. We're going to take the old twister here. This appears to be our twister. I don't know if we can actually get into it from here. Maybe we have to have our ship. Failing. Yeah, because I can't fly into it is the problem. So I was worried about these things actually, like, being able to suck me into the vortex, but I don't think they can. Alright, well, the idea of leaving our ship safe was, you know, worth trying, I guess. Maybe I can get into him from down below? Can you get sucked up the down? Maybe. This is all for science. We're all just seeing what we can do. I don't want to waste a ton of time here, though, too, because I don't want to get to the end of the loop again and be like, no, I still have so much to discover. That would be really funny if I'm just not big enough to get sucked up by these, I blame this planet and its terrible gravity. Okay, you know what? We're just going to meditate until next loop, and we're going to try again. That's easier. That is much easier. Just like, no, let's just get blown up. We've reached that phase of this game. No, let's just get blown up. We'll stay here. We'll breathe in, we'll breathe out. We'll let the fiery furnace of the inside of a star explode onto us, wash over us, and let us be one with the nothingness. When I meditate, it's next to cyclones in an ocean. Exactly, Synapse. Exactly. Because nothing says peace like the calming of a violent cyclone in an ocean that is pitching up and down wildly. Okay. Giant's Deep, where you is. Quantum Moon, everybody say hi to the Quantum Moon. There it is. If you want to try it, I think the requirement is something like 300,000 distance accelerating fully all the way. Let's try it. Let's do it. I like it. We'll deal with getting out, if that's even possible, later. Okay, so let's just engage the autopilot to give us a full burn. And then... Oop, accelerating towards destination. Here we go. Okay, it's given us a whole lot of speed. What's the next emote, by the way? Marshmallows and supernovas? Don't miss. Yeah, exactly. Oh, nope, don't. Don't fire the retro boosters. Need to start about 300k away. Okay, well, here we go. 300k away. Okay, that's a long way. Okay, so I have hit Giant's Deep at about 2.5 kilometers per second and can confirm that Feldspar's ship is beyond the capability of ours. Oh, Sir Molly said you've done this. Okay, so you got to be about 300k away. All right. All right. Here we go. For science. 800k is a haul, but we are going to... Oh no, there's the sun. Hello. Whew. That was, you know... Pro tip. Maybe look where you're going. Don't hit the sun on the way back. Exactly. Man, 300k. Holy buckets. Okay. Oops. Nope. Giant's Deep. There we go. Okay. Keep locked. Oh, we are just way out here. Holy buckets. By the way, 2k PS is an instance rate of speed. What do you mean? Toast, I feel like that was just you breaking the game, to be honest. We're about to find out. Okay. An insane rate of speed. We're going to reach infinite velocity here, guys. This is what we're going to do. We're going to invent warp travel. Just by, you know, going really, really fast. You know, we're going to prove that the speed of light is an artificial barrier that was put there by big science to keep us down. Okay, we're going to back all the way up to 300k. We're going to pray that we don't miss. Or that the sun does not mess with us here. Okay. We're going to turn the autopilot on first. And let it align our flight trajectory. Which actually will probably take a while because we're still going backwards quite a bit. So now we've got to do a reverse burn. Okay, so have you guys ever watched the sci-fi show The Expanse, which is now an Amazon original? This 100% feels like an Expanse move right here. 100 bits from Synapse. Good luck. Thank you, sir. Yeah, so this feels like, because we don't have any propellant to worry about, this feels like we have an Epstein drive, and we're just like, yeah, just burn forever. Full burn. Exactly. We're going to do a full burn to Giant's Deep, and then we're not going to worry about the retro burn to slow us down. For science. It's actually still aligning us. That's what's funny. I genuinely want to see what happens now. We're gonna be out here, and we're gonna get the best view of the supernova from here. It's just gonna be like, we are slowing. I mean, I can tell that there's our rate. Really don't miss. Exactly. We're almost reaching, you know, negative. We're almost sub negative 1,000 meters per second. So turn on your radio gun. I wouldn't talk about an Epstein drive when you're flying a private plane, even in space. That's a fair point. Way back will be faster if you keep accelerating. Okay. You can always use match speed with target button when you get close. From this far away. That's a really good point about Sweet Mother Russia. Yeah, that you made there, Sweet Mother Russia. Yeah. We're outside the solar system. It's still not a good thing to talk about. Yeah. Okay, so accelerating toward destination. It should just keep us accelerating. Boy, I'm really curious how this is going to work out. So you said 300 kilometers, Sir Male, and we're like 600 km. Safe margin. I'm using my radio signal gun. What do you want me to look at, Tom? Keeps accelerating halfway to your destination, then starts the retrograde burns. Okay. Oh. Yeah. It is. It's the whole thing. Because you've got the flute in there, you've got the drum, you've got the... Nice. Okay. And we're still accelerating. It's all them beeps. So we are closing in on 400 kilometers. It fits much better in the proper instance. You hear it? Yeah. I will be interested to see how they pull that off. I'm sure it probably has to do with some sort of planetary alignment. That would be the only thing I could think of. So we're reaching... Oh, no, 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 don't do that. No, 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 no. I'm just going to keep accelerating. Oh my god. Okay. Alright, so now we gotta watch the heading here. Nope. No. Okay. Don't forget to adjust lateral velocity when you see the arrows. Yeah. So this... Yep, okay. Whew. Here we go. I mean, we're coming in like a comet at this point. Holy cow. Oh my. Okay, don't miss, don't miss, don't miss, don't miss, don't miss, don't miss, don't miss. Ah, Wait. Wait. That's the best reaction to that, by the way. Huh. There is an achievement for that. Okay. Alright. Have they really removed it? I mean, it's possible that I just goofed something up, but that was really fast. I mean, maybe it was too fast. I don't know. Maybe it was too much. Maybe it was much too much. Okay, we're going to have to probably end the stream here pretty soon because everyone say hello to the children. This is clockwise, that's clockwise.
Oh, Dad, are you trying to navigate the Titan?
Okay. That's clockwise. Hello to the children.
Dad?
Clockwise. Yeah, buddy.
Are you trying to navigate the Titan?
Well, I am trying to stream navigating the big planet, yeah. Deep impact, enter Giant's deep ocean fast enough to break through the current. Okay.
Are you still playing the Outer Wilds?
Okay.
Are you still playing the Outer Wilds? How's it going with the big storm?
Let's see here. Clockwise, clockwise. G, go on. Why don't you and Henry head out here, okay, bud? Can you close the door behind you? Please? Okay. Here, you have to give me 1 second here, guys, okay? 1 second.
You're done with that game.
Okay. We're gonna do this. We're probably gonna call it a stream at this point because the natives are getting a wee bit restless. Just stack those mattresses in front of the door. The tactical mattresses. That's exactly what they're there for. Why am I not seeing it? I've probably flown past it like 3 times now. Clockwise, clockwise, clockwise. Clockwise. Here we go. Okay. Here we are. Okay. Now find me a jellyfish. Now can we get here quick? Just gotta go fast, gotta be like Sonic. Okay, here we go. Going in. Yeah, we're gonna read all the notes here. It is really pretty, Tom. Yeah, you're right. Like the blues against the oranges are pretty cool. The visual design of this game, like overall, is what I can say is pretty nice. Just in general. So it looks like the next time we'll be streaming this game will probably be Tuesday nights. I'm gonna try to do this and then wrap up the stream here because I'm sure Mom wants to get to doing something else here too. So it'll be Dad's turn to hang with the kiddos here for a little bit. But we got a lot covered on this stream, so I'm feeling pretty good about what happened. And like I said too, I'm pretty much pledged to do the entirety of this game on stream, so there won't be anything that I'm playing, off stream. So even if you missed a moment, if you care to go back and watch the VODs, those will be on the channel, and I'm in the process of exporting all that stuff to YouTube as well. So we'll have like a permanent backup because Twitch doesn't keep that stuff forever. Okay. So let's make sure we read all this stuff. That was the projection stone that we got to the Ash Twin. And that's what tells us, that's what shows us the faces, right? Which is the vault that we're looking at. Orbital probe cannon, tracking module. We read all this stuff. Cannon structural integrity. Okay. And that's where they talked about all that stuff. Okay. And we were in the process of reading this. Probe tracking module will be the first to know the coordinates of the Eye of the Universe. You'll be the first to see them. I am honored and terrified. You won't ask the orbital probe cannon to use so much power that it breaks, will you? Fret not, my nervous friend. We only need to fire the probe once anyway. So who minds if it compromises the orbital probe cannon's structural integrity? Okay, this is, that's a copy of one that you can read at the construction site, if I remember correctly. Okay, so let's go see what this guy's all about. There should be some notes here to read, maybe? So there's Giant's Deep. There's our probe cannon. Okay. Whoa. Okay. So are they... is part of the... Oh, okay. There was more to read back there. I gotta go back. Deep space anomaly matching all known criteria for the Eye of the Universe found by probe 9,318,554. So they sent out like infinite probes, essentially. Total number of probes launched, 9,318,112. Retrieving previous launch data from the Ash Twin. So that's why they were playing with, that's why they're playing with this interval, right? They're trying to create infinite launches, basically. So that their 1 in a billion shot, I mean, eventually pays off, right? That's clever. Okay, let's see. Receiving data from probe 9,318,112. Visualizing current trajectory of probe at 9,318,112. Okay, that's what that second one was then. Nope. When I go to the next one, we've already seen this one. Okay. Wait a minute. This looks like a thing that we can draw on the ship, right? We're going to take a screenshot of that. Retrieving stored coordinates from the Ash Twin. Displaying coordinates for the Eye of the Universe. Holy cow. We broke burns.exe? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the probe launch at the start of every loop is a different direction every time. It is. It is. The game saves it for you, so don't worry. Okay. So, the warp core on the ship is mega broke, right? I'm just making some notes here. So all we have to do is repair. It sounds like their ship is probably the only one that can go there. Okay, I did just take a screenshot of it anyway, just because I'm paranoid. So we have to retrieve... We probably have to retrieve an actual functioning warp core from somewhere, put it into their ship, put those coordinates in, power it up, and go? Yeah? Does that sound like a thing? Okay, we're going to do this. We're going to meditate until the next loop, and I want to read these notes. And then we're probably going to have to reach a point where we're calling it a stream. I'm about 30 minutes longer. Uh-oh, did someone figure out a thing? Yes, Altorn. Yes, I believe we did. I think we figured out many of the things. I knew as soon as I saw that grid, that 3-part grid on the ship. Sounds like he needs to figure out where to find a thing. Yeah, exactly. Well, if you remember why they tried retrieving the ship's warp core, it'll probably tell you where to find a new one. Yeah. Yep. Okay. Because that was the notes that were part of the Black Hole Forge. We found those. It's all coming together, guys. It's all coming together. Okay, so let's read these new notes. Probe tracking module. Oh, they're right there. It did take a picture of them. Look at that. There's our coordinates for the eye of the universe. The orbital probe cannon has launched millions of probes. The 9,318,054 probe, 318,054th probe located a deep space anomaly matching all known criteria for the eye of the universe. The probe tracking module automatically records each probe's trajectory and transmits the data to the Ash Twin project. I found Nomai coordinates marking the location of the eye of the universe. I will tell you, watching someone play this is like, is that a good thing or a bad thing, Tom? Oh, it's like, wow. Okay, so still work to do here. Yeah. Still work to do here. Still something to investigate here, which feels important, but I don't know if it's like super important. So let's see what we have here too. Yeah, so this is where they talk about they're no longer... Blarg! Kids stole the phone. Like watching Inception or Memento or Fight Club for the second time. There's a really dumb way to cheese the Black Hole Forge and a proper way to do it. So what's the question mark you have left in the purple section? Good question. Let's go look. Oh, I never found that final quantum signal, and I just sort of abandoned it because it was the third clue on how to navigate the quantum moon, and I just said whatever. Because I put the rest of it together. The lake bed cave. Yeah, I had a real heck of a time finding that one. And I just finally was like, let's just try to figure it out. Yep. Okay. So, the other thing I can check out here real quick is Black Hole Forge. Black Hole Forge is suspended below the Hanging City. I found a switch in the Meltwater district that raises and lowers the forge. The Black Hole Forge district is the highest district in the Hanging City. A Nomai named Poke planned to create a new advanced warp core in the Black Hole Forge. The entrance is below Chert. Whoops. Really? The Nomai crafted warp cores at the Black Hole Forge before delivering them to the Ash Twin. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. We are going to... I'm going to have to call that a stream for today. But we did a lot of work today. We covered a lot of ground there. So thank you to everybody who has been kind of hanging out today. Thank you everybody who found the stream. It was good to see some familiar faces, some familiar names, and some new folks too. If you have not followed the stream yet, please feel free to drop us a follow if you want to come back. If you had a good time, we'll be playing this again on Tuesday night. So Tuesday night, 8 p.m. Central is when we are going to fire it up again. So, but that's going to do it for me. I think we're going to find somebody to raid here real quick. So hold on momentarily, and if you want to help us out too, join the raid, because we're kind of making some connections to some newer folks on Twitch. We're just trying to kind of, like I said, meet some people, hang out in some chat. I won't make the next stream. Hope you enjoy it. Hey, thanks for coming today, though, Sir Molly. Thanks for hanging out. We are going to go raid. Let's go see who else is playing this. I think we were top of the directory for a while, but see if anybody else is playing this here. 1 second. We have, it looks like, King Black Tooth is playing. Although D. Giovanni is playing too. I like the title there, Sad Quarantine Stream, Outer Wilds. Let's go raid King Black Tooth. Sunday free day, 36% brain power. I like that quite a bit. So we're going to do that. King Black Tooth. Hang on here real quick. Let's start the raid. European time zone makes the week streams not possible. Yeah, totally get it. No problem. Like I said, all the stuff will be on VOD too if you want to check that out. Yeah, King Black Tooth. I'll try to because you might be able to finish the game the next time if you are quick. Okay, nice, Totes. Nice. All right, cool. We're going to go raid King Black Tooth. I'm going to drop by, say hello, drop in a raid here real quick, and then I will probably be wrapping it for today. But if you want to check out more Outer Wilds, that is the place to go. So until next time, have a good one. We'll see you on Tuesday if you can make the stream. Otherwise, hope you drop by again. Thanks, everybody. See you, Mad Mardigan. Thanks, dude. All right, bye.